Hello and welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing Ocean Odyssey on episode 57, I think I said. Should be popping up any second. Usually time is perfect. There it is. And yeah, would you guys please, Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, introduce yourselves. And there we go. Who wants to go first?
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm the party's embodiment of chaos. Pleased to meet you. I'm also a druid rogue shifter, so...
There we go.
I'm boiling.
Yeah, me too. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. Hello again, everybody. I'm Forces, the half sea elf storm sorcerer bard with many, many wings. He has been resigned to helming the ship for some time. He's found a way to make this easier for himself and will be doing it. But I'm back. Ta-da!
Yay!
When did you get back?
I'm
Alive,
back.
I tell you.
He's been back and forth. Go on, Lila.
Sorry, Lila first.
Oh.
No, Lila.
I mistook your voice. Sorry. Go on. Go on, new kid. Do it.
I am John. I am playing Captain Swampstash, the Garung swashbuckler rogue, and I've been traveling alone for a while in my little the SS stash. And I'm hoping to meet up with some good friends at the tavern or report at some point to hopefully get on an adventure.
Yay!
Adventure!
Who's next?
Hi, I'm Lila,
There we go.
the ancient dragon, richest person in the world currently. And now I'm considering how much I should let forces know we have.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh my god.
And last but not least,
I will be Craxian, the half-elven paladin.
Yep. Okay. What happened last time we played, folks?
Last time we played, we decided we were going to fight a ship that was chasing us.
And got our asses handed to us, one by one.
That was part of the problem, that you attacked it one by one instead of all at once.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. We had found out through some means that we were being chased by a ship just beyond the horizon. It was a ship made of dragon bones with the skull and everything, and the sails are made from the leather of its wings and whatnot.
That's metal.
Yeah.
That's so metal.
Its crew were mostly skeletons, except for 5 not skeletons.
Yep.
One was a large, furry, horned creature.
A Minotaur.
The other,
but also a vampire.
yeah.
Vampire Minotaur.
Vampire Minotaur.
Well, it was a vampire that feeds exclusively on Minotaur blood, and since in these worlds you are what you
eat.
If you're a vampire, it assumed the form of a Minotaur. So yeah, there was that, and a heavily armored individual, and then a couple people wearing robes, and then another moderately armored individual.
They were all fucking hard as nails in one form or other.
They were definitely a group. And
The hunters.
yeah, so the party decided they were gonna. Most of them went underwater to attempt to attack the ship, while
Avoiding
a paladin went in the air to draw their attention. Only the group that went underwater decided to attack while the paladin was still 300 feet away.
We didn't know you were 300 feet away.
Because you didn't look above the surface of the water to check.
I was like, we shouldn't engage these guys, and you're like, let's engage these guys in life debt combat.
Yeah, your told you so dance was epic. Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't the term never
Once you
split
got
the
back up.
party?
Yes. Yes, it is. Never split the party.
Technically, Craxian has left the party twice in combat, so technically I'd like to blame him here for this.
Anywho, I don't think it would have mattered much, even if if he'd have been closer. But yeah, so due to the fact that people, decided instead of waiting and moving as a giant group up the deck of the ship, people would just go up when it was their turn, and it did not go well for poor people like Seaman Key, who got onto the deck of the ship and was met by a large hammer to the head.
Yeah, they failed their stealth save. They were trying to sneak aboard the ship and cause some mischief. But they got spotted immediately.
and cracked in the head with a hammer from the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing screams scary like a vampire, Minotaur, bear totem barbarian wielding a maul. The only thing that was wrong with him is he should have been wielding a huge maul.
Yeah.
Give him the path of the Juggernaut and make him like unmovable.
Just give him the power of Jesus at that point.
No.
He was scary enough as was. Like if you could have seen under the fur, his entire body was covered in tattoos.
Let me guess. He was secretly a Super Saiyan as well, without us knowing.
One of the tattoos was like just a little cutie mark from My Little Pony or something.
Oh,
No, it was the psychic resistance tattoo and the blood fury tattoos.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had fucking just. Mm-hmm.
He was built to kill. Yeah.
So basically, the party was getting their rear ends handed to them until Lila finally joined the fight.
Yeah.
I am AoE.
To be fair, she was kicking the shit out of the hull of the ship as well. She was poking holes.
Yes, she was, but quickly learned that at least the first time you did it, it was kind of pointless, as they did damage to the ship, and then one of the villains was like, and the ship is fully seaworthy again.
Yeah, divine intervention. Thanks God. Yeah.
Hacks. I call hacks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I wanted to sink the Titanic. Let me sink it.
It got sank. You had got some help from your friendly Kraken, but
yeah, it definitely was not going the party's way early on.
Mm-hmm.
As two of them were down, one was on their last legs. Then the dragon showed up and made sure people were down, friend and foe alike.
AoE, I have a breath weapon and large area effect spells. I was going to hit my allies nonetheless.
You also have oh, what is that? Giant claws and a fucking mouth with giant teeth. You could have bitten them. But no,
Oh, yes,
you
I would
had
have
to fucking incinerate us.
I would love to do that, except I'm on a ship and I am gargantua and I don't really have the option to move forward very often.
What are you talking about? You
yeah,
power dive the deck of the ship.
That probably, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
basically, two of the party were left standing. Like two of the villains were left standing.
Yeah. You managed to knock
The
them
ship,
down. Yeah.
the ship was sinking fast, due to shenanigans from outside and whatnot, and both sides basically retreated the party back to the ship we travel on, and the bad guys to another plane of existence.
Yeah, Devonty the arch vampire came and rescued them. Yeah.
Yep, their boss stepped in and said, "Yeah, ship can sink for now. You guys are useful. Get your ass back on. Get your asses over here.
Get over here.
It's too hard to find. Finding good help is too damn hard."
Indeed. Right.
Uh,
So yeah, you limped back to your own ship.
Mhm.
Healed up or re-alived where necessary.
yeah,
Um,
the good paladin ran around going, "Revivify, revivify, lay on hands, lay on hands, lay on hands."
yeah. So, yeah. So breathe. Realize that you give yourselves a moment to realize you're not currently in danger. What do you do?
Kitty's gonna go right up to Lila and slap her.
Can I have an attack roll on that, if possible?
You gonna roll the hit? Are you in
Yeah.
are you in dragon mode, Lila?
Yes, I want a chance to hit back. If she's gonna slap me, just reflexes like, fuck off.
Can I uncanny dodge?
Well, yeah. First, do the hit first. Do your hit first, and then absolutely you can uncanny dodge any damage that you get hit.
Wait, let me.
One second,
Before I actually go hitting, can I do contagion?
Oh, if you want to make this into a full-on fight, I'll put Hex on you first.
Okay, how about this? Roll initiative, the two of you.
Oh, God. I did not start this. I am the innocent one here.
Uh-huh.
Again, I did not start this. She did.
Uh-huh.
Lila, you get to go first. You see her come in and react before she gets to you.
Can I just grapple her, just put my hand on her and just hold her on the deck?
You could fly into the air if you wanted to.
I know, but holding her on deck is funnier.
All right, do a contested strength check. Use athletics.
Oh, dear God.
Kitty, you can actually use acrobatics to wriggle out if you wish.
Yep.
Please.
You need to be at 30.
Kitty, your acrobatics is plus 11.
Yep.
So that
Which
should
means
have
you
been,
need a...
it should still have been an 18, and yeah, there's no way you could have. Yeah, you're pinned.
And but would you go sit me and just push her on deck? Just if you're gonna fight, I'd like to point out you have just come back to life, and I can kill you. It's a lot.
You
easier
already
to do.
did that.
But
Get
next
some
time-
new material.
Next time, dodge the fire. Then don't stand in it.
I was basically on my last legs. Who fires when you could hit your frickin' friends?
In my defense,
You
I
have
didn't see
none.
I didn't see you there.
Do you have a pair of eyes?
Yes, I
Are they working?
To be fair,
Not really.
To be fair, it has been argued that gargantuan creatures have difficulty seeing small or medium-sized creatures in particular. small or tiny creatures in particular. I mean, you're medium sized, but still, you are significantly smaller than Lila right now.
Now, I'm going to let go of you. Can you promise to be calm? Otherwise, I will throw you off into the distance, and you can swim your way back.
What?
Kitty,
What good will that do? Like, honestly, what good is fighting amongst ourselves going to do?
You tell her that.
giant scorpion time?
What?
Kitty, giant scorpion time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like,
You saw this. I tried to defuse the situation, and he wants a team fight.
No, just...
You basically almost killed Demon Key. I can't remember the name of the other girl. And you basically killed me.
you weren't dead yet. I didn't have to revive you.
I was in the process of dying. It's
Kehlani.
And
besides
I have
the point.
healing
He helped.
spells.
You
I could have
killed
helped you.
2 of us.
To be fair, I think he was dead beforehand. Like,
Yeah, he was dead before I got there.
You mean Key? You mean Key?
Yeah.
Yeah, Key was already down. But...
They stopped moving when the creepy one pointed at them. Anyway,
Now calm the fuck down.
So while
I
everybody...
do not want to
I
fight.
imagine that this is not just the 2 of you that are fighting, but there are several very angry people on deck, just like so relieved that they're alive that they're just yelling. You know, there's too much adrenaline pumping through the blood right now. You know.
So you know how emotional Kitty can get.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not attacking. I'm just grappling.
there's creepers.
Now, calm the fuck down. I'm going to let go. Okay, and I'll let her go.
She's just gonna stomp off.
Captain
There,
Swanstash.
You
Ahoy.
told me to be mature. You happy now?
You see this, you know, largish warship.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's taken a bit of damage,
Oh, okay.
but you can hear the crew. You can hear that it has a crew, and a dragon for some reason, because you know that's big enough to be visible. What do you do?
Am I on the SS Stash?
You're on your little fishing vessel, yeah.
My little fishing vessel, awesome. I'm going to try and get up alongside it, and then the crew, hopefully they hear me just go, "Ahoy up there! Ahoy!"
A what?
Devon, I'm going to move to the side of the ship, and actually, I'm going to hop on my Pegasus and fly down. And when I'm within range, I'm going to divine sense to make sure it's not some sort of undead or demonic monster sent to kill us.
Oh
Yeah.
god, not again.
Yeah, you know, don't sense anything infernal, celestial, or fey about this frog.
Oh, good.
That's
Then
a-
I
that's a-
put the sword away.
That's a very nice Pegasus you've got up there, my friend.
What exactly do they see, Captain Swampstash?
So what they see is about the boat. I'll describe the boat first, and I'll describe Swampstash. The boat is a very, very beat up looking. Looks like it's been cobbled together with like different parts of different boats. It's got really crudely in really thick white paint on the side SS Stash, but Stash is spelt wrong. And it just looks like it's been through a few things. It's got like a fake little sail on the top. It's a little like a dinghy boat almost. And on it you see about a 4-foot gurung with a fake little mustache on. Looks very much like he wants to be a buccaneer pirate. He's all about adventure. Swamp Stash is, so he's ready to rock and roll.
So the person who has come down is sitting astride a pure white Pegasus with rainbow wings.
Oh,
And wearing a orangish red suit of plate armor, and carrying a long sword and shield.
well, isn't well? But hello. This is very interesting. That is one mighty steed you've got there. As you can see, and I just hit my vessel a little bit. I've got one myself. Boom, boom. It just like feels really hollow, and my hand kind of goes through the wood. I just kind of pretend to patch it back up.
I'd be careful. I'd be careful striking your vessel there. It looks like one good blow might send it to the bottom of the ocean.
I've had her for quite some time. She's one of the oldest things on the ship, bar the rum. I'd very much like to come on board your ship, Be greatly appreciated.
Let me check with the captain.
Well, I am a captain. I am a captain myself.
I just head over. Is your trip business or pleasure?
Well, I'll tell you this for nothing. Pleasure is my business.
Oh my.
That frog a hooker?
If it is, you're paying for rum.
Lila, form.
My apologies.
You might-
I just turned into my half-drow state.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you should probably climb aboard my ship as soon as possible. Looks like our stowaway has taken a liking to your fishing vessel. You see a tentacle wrapping around your ship.
No, excuse me. Can you tell him to not do that? No. And he's like frantically grabbing everything that he can see on his ship. No.
We don't really control the Kraken, so
I've had the stash since I was a young tadpole. No. Stop! And I'm just gonna try and slap every tentacle that comes on. No, go away.
You've now lost the stash.
Okay, am I okay? I'm gonna pry as I'm getting off. I'm gonna pry the SS stash off the side. Do I still have that if I get another boat at some point?
I will buy you a replacement boat as an apology for what's happened here.
I'm going to hold you to that.
The ship sort of folds up and gets pulled up pulled down onto the water.
You just see as I'm coming, Stash has a little tiny tear come down his cheek. I've had that ship for a long old time. Lots of memories on that ship.
And
just
now
go
Little's tank.
No, well, I've got most of them. But
can we please set sail?
I forgot my mustache combs.
Don't do it! It's too late, man! It's too late! I'd like to hold him back.
No, the mustache combs! Please, no! Please, no!
I will make you new ones! Stop trying to kill yourself!
Get on board!
You're climbing aboard a ship with somebody who has a flying horse and a dragon aboard with a Kraken in tow, and you're worrying about mustache combs.
As you can see, I have the... Hold up a second. As you could clearly see, young man, I have the... Or person, I don't know. I have the best mustache in all the land.
I'm glad you got your...
that mustache.
You definitely have your... You have your priorities. You definitely have your priorities.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say.
You climb aboard and you're faced with a 7-foot-tall upright tiger wearing a captain's, jacket and tricorn. Welcome aboard.
Hello. Thank you for having me on your ship. It's Lovely to be here, apart from the crack and breaking the stash, but I'll expect to be reimbursed for that later.
If you pull your weight, you'll get more than enough.
Well, okay, but I'm not used to working on the deck. I'm normally in charge of the deck, being a captain.
You're a captain of one.
I am a captain. A captain is still a captain on the Seven Seas. Thank you.
You seem to have lost your ship, Captain.
Well, you know, I could. I'm not going to say comment. I would never. No, but I will. I'm still a captain. I still hold a rank of a captain, even if I don't have a ship.
Yeah, you can say that about the rank again. He waves his paw in front of his nose just slightly, and then goes, "My name is Captain Jeremiah Crunch."
Quick, would I have heard of him since I've been on the sea for a while?
Yeah, he's of a famous bloodline of rather bloodthirsty pirates.
Well, Jeremiah Crunch. I've heard of all your famous exploits.
Crunch.
Well,
Crunch.
I wonder if you've heard of my father, Swampbeard, Captain Swampbeard.
Yeah, I've heard of Swampbeard. Yeah.
Well, what's all the snickering about? He's a very famous pirate.
Oh yeah, he's infamous. In fact, yeah.
Well, as long as this is a very clean boat, I don't mind. But sorry, what?
Sorry.
No. As long as as long as you're welcoming me on board. For everyone, as I take off my hat and I lean to the party and I go, "The name's Captain Swampstash, at your service." And I put my hat back on.
Well then, let me show you around. This is Forces.
Hello, Forces.
Hello, nice to. Hello.
I'm going to extend a hand, but I'm going to do it in a way that's like I show off like a little ring. I'm like, "Are you going to kiss the ring just because I'm a captain?"
Are you wearing gloves, Captain?
I am not wearing gloves.
But Forces will look at you as you offer the ring out to him. It's like, you'll quickly learn my deal. I mean, I wouldn't even kiss the ring of our captain. Never mind you.
Well, we'll wait and see. I'm
And I'd be more worried that I wouldn't let him kiss the ring because you might not have it when he's done.
Oh.
Yeah, there is that. But I think that's the first time you've actually acknowledged me as your captain, Forces.
Well, I've been on the ship for long enough.
Yeah, you have. The dragon there is Lila.
Charmed. Kiss the ring.
You're going to kiss the ring, yeah?
Yeah. In full dragon size.
In full dragon size. Okay.
I thought you were demanding that he kiss your ring, and you're not wearing any jewelry.
Lila, I hope you're resistant to poison damage.
Oh no, it's one of the few things I'm not resistant to.
Yeah, so grungs have poisonous skin.
On contact with
And
the
you
grung
just-
skin, you need to make a
Yeah.
con save, right?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Constitution.
I don't think I can make a con save. Let me just try.
Stop.
Oh, let's see. I get plus 16 from being what I am.
Yeah. I still need to see an updated version of your character sheet with all that on it, by the way.
I have sent all that over to you twice.
Really? Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Ha ha ha!
Plague bearer. I just hit the deck.
Well, what is the effect? Is it?
So
Poison.
because it's just like with being a musty green garung, you have the vomits and the runs because it's only a little bit of poison as it's not full contact. It was like a light peck. So you just
Biological warfare. Kill him.
no, Lila. Sorry, I've neglected to mention that my species we excrete a not so friendly poison on the skin. I just completely forgot, so I apologize, Lila.
That would have been nice if you leave me up here inside my mansion for 5 minutes. Maybe a bit more.
You didn't know that already?
This
Grung poison can make you trip balls.
I'm just going to turn around and be like, don't you dare try and lick the back of my head.
turn
When you say
around.
that, my tongue's like an inch from the back of your head, like, aw.
Come on.
And who else on this lovely crew am I to meet?
This lovely lady is Kitty.
Hi.
Hello. Charmed, I'm sure. Hello, Kitty. No, that's a...
Not sponsored.
And you get...
All right.
So, Kitty, what's a... Oh, sorry, okay.
Go on, keep going.
So, Kitty, what's a lovely person like you doing on a ship like this?
Oh, I was just kidnapped against my will.
Oh. Do you need a brave buccaneer like myself to save you?
Oh, I'm quite capable, thank you very much. But if you could slay that dragon for me, that would be much appreciated.
I'm just going to lean to Kitty. I don't know if Kitty's what I'll be like. I'll lean to Kitty and go, I've just given him the runs.
I think you and me are going to be quite good friends.
No.
Lila, if you don't drop to your standard form, if this guy is serious about you about to have a problem, I'm going to have a problem with you.
What'd I do? I was
And,
like, attacked, and then because I'm given the runs, and I'm being threatened.
Over the deck of the ship. I'm not going to have it.
I believe you've already met our paladin, Craxian.
Yes, him and his lovely rainbow unicorn, which intrigues me definitely, but we'll come back to that.
Aye. There's a few others about, but they're the troublemakers.
Now, I must say, does this boat have a kitchen? I'm famished.
Yeah. Say hi to De Silva for me.
All right, I will. I'm going to head towards the kitchen area of the boat and grab something to eat because, as you probably saw, Zax on the ship on the SS Stash, there wasn't a lot of food. It was just, and it smelled bad, but it was my cherished ship. And then I'll head down to the cook.
Captain, where did Phelps put all the gold? I think we better keep an eye on it just in case.
It's in the hold. Phelps has got it covered. Don't worry about it.
That's good.
Anyway, we should probably make ready to make sail. I think.
Am I pulling the ship again?
No, we are. No, that won't be necessary. Though I think finding a friendly port might be good. Let's see what we can find.
Where do you want me to head?
Follow your nose, Forces. You always seem to be good at leading us in the right direction.
Well, I have some ideas, but helming the ship all day, I think I may have finally came up with a way to make my life and everyone else's life here a little bit easier.
Oh boy. Here we go.
It's gonna be great. There's just gonna be some slight adjustments to the ship.
Go on.
Well, I've learned how to make a new helm for the ship. And let's say we may not need to sail in the conventional means anymore. I just need a chair.
You just need a chair.
A chair.
Are you talking about a spell jamming helm?
Scar, you ruined the surprise. Yes, I can make a spell jamming helm.
Can you really?
Have to be any
How on
particular
earth
chair?
did you figure out how to make a spell jamming helm?
Well, it was the funniest thing. I went to sleep one day in a chair. I had a dream about sailing the ship while in that chair because I was so bored of standing up the entire time. And then I woke up, and then I could do it. Ta-da!
That seems sus, but alright. Yeah.
I mean, I remember speaking to some really old guy, but that must have been a dream.
What do you need? You literally only need a chair.
Let me just double check. Oh, and a crystal rod if we have one.
A crystal
We
rod.
can make us a crystal rod with true polymorph.
What are you gonna polymorph?
I don't know. We got all plank that we don't need.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you polymorph Lila?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, nothing.
I'm gonna come up from the kitchen and see you say, "Did you say polymorph?"
Yeah, why? Do you know the spell?
I don't know the spell, but I might have something you can polymorph.
Oh.
Don't ask me why I have it. It's just something that I acquired on my many travels. Lila, my love, Lila.
Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, that's my darling. Do you need anything particular to polymorph?
Not really. It can be anything, pretty much.
Okay,
As
well,
long as it wasn't alive, I should be okay.
well, I might have, I have an iron pot, if that would help.
That would be perfect, thank you.
And then I'm just gonna give them the iron pot,
The cooking pot.
And
cooking pot, yeah.
I'm just gonna true polymorph into that crystal rod. About 5 feet long.
Okay.
Just there you go. Where do you want it?
I'll just hold on to it, and I'll sit down with it in my hand.
Can you also turn an empty barrel into a chair? To be honest, I think I can turn an empty barrel into a chair.
Do you know what, I once knew this carpenter at a port once, who used to be able to make you give them anything, and they could change it kind of like polymorph, but he used to do it all by hand. Wonderful chap. Made actually the helm piece of the old of the SS Stash. Oh yes. I wish you could have seen it. It was beautiful. Also made a fantastic wooden mustache comb that always made my mustache look the best.
Okay then. Well,
Because you know.
while Forces is building this spell jamming helm, we're gonna need somebody else to actually helm the ship, to steer the ship.
Oh, it doesn't take long.
And you just see Captain Swampstash jump up like a really excited frog. Oh, me! Oh, please! Oh, I love captaining ships. Oh, please, me, pick me.
Very well, you helm the vessel.
I'm just gonna
We're heading
lovely
east.
east,
Now,
and
we would like to find a port, and since we found you in these waters, I'm guessing you know where a safe harbor might be.
absolutely, I know the best port, full of all sorts of sin and debauchery. Great fun.
I said a safe port.
It's safe enough, within reason, I suppose.
Fine within reason.
You'll see if the true captain of the ship allows me to sail us there.
Can't be worse than the hunters. Fine, go.
Captain, permission to kill him if he leads us into an area where we're going to die.
Excuse me? How dare you question my integrity? I
Very
would-
easily. I've known you for less than 5 minutes.
I am. Look. Look. I have never, ever led any of my compatriots to astray. You
Can I
all.
insight check that?
You had no compatriots when we found you. What happened to them?
Let's just say that they didn't like the size of the ship and they jumped off. And I left them. Well, I say they jumped off, more like I left them on a stranded island with nothing but a bottle of rum and a pistol with 1 round.
Insight 21. Is he lying?
Are you exaggerating the truth there, Captain Swampstash?
I'm exaggerating the truth that I left my crew on an island with 1 pistol and a bottle of rum. Swampstash has been alone for quite some time.
I thought so.
They kicked you off their ship, didn't they?
Yes. Look, it's not. Look, this isn't even my real voice. All right, I speak a lot like this. This is who I am. All right.
Bloody
Is that what you wanted to hear, Lila?
I bet you're not even a real captain.
I am a real
He's not
cat.
even a
That's
real
one thing I
frog.
Sorry?
don't
I
call
think-
me a frog.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Toad.
Don't go.
Do I look short and do I look like I have warts?
Lila,
Short.
enough of the racism, alright? I'm a beast folk myself, leave it alone.
It's banter. It's not racism.
That's fine. Just I thought. Anyhow, sorry. Go back to that. Well, you all know now that my voice was fake. So that's fine.
Bayek.
Oh, I kind of like the posh voice.
He can still use the pod voice. I'm not going to judge him
If-
for it.
Yeah, but it's not going to feel the same now.
And what did we all learn? We shouldn't lie.
That's
I lie all the time, and it
What?
works out quite well for me.
What a fantastic teaching moment for everyone else other than me.
And the
Yep, there we go. Now we have to learn a lesson, and you just get to keep being your same old self. Finish making your project.
It's done.
Do you
Would
need
I be alright to go back to the accent, please? Because I don't like talking in my normal voice.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
go back to the accent.
Thank you. Thank you very much. He switches back to it really quickly. That's who. There. Right. Anywho, you big scaly bastard. We're heading to this port, and we're going to go there now. And
I'm serious. If you're still in dragon form when we approach the port, I'm going to grab you by your tail, swing you around, and throw you somewhere.
I just stand in front of him, gesture as I'm in my half-drow state, does it look like I am?
Sorry, so much going on. I failed to see you transform, or just because I know what you are, my eyes sometimes play tricks on me.
Because you have
Don't
true sight,
worry.
right?
No, I'm just
Okay. You're just covering for yourself. Okay.
God.
so, one thing to note when we get to the port is that I'm not so much welcome in some of the local establishments.
I just facepalm. I knew it. It's going to get us killed.
I'm not going to get you killed. No. It's more the local ladies that don't like me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more the local ladies that don't like me.
What
I
did you
can
do?
imagine if you're doing certain things with your skin, that's probably not going to make them feel real well.
Yeah, I might have not told them about the skin problem when certain things were occurring, so I had to skedaddle quite quickly. But if anybody had, I could stay on the boat, or if anybody has anything other ideas, I could always.
No, we'll need you with us to show us around.
Oh, great. Okay, fine. Fine. Does anybody have possibly a sort of maybe a blanket I could cover myself. They really do not like me, these ladies.
Can Kitty just pull out a cloak?
I have a great idea. Why don't we put you in shackles and pretend that we brought you there to collect your bounty?
Ah, yes, that would be a good idea. Not now. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's do that.
I have another suggestion. We could shave off his mustache and just claim it's his twin brother.
Nobody touches the stash. You do not touch the stash.
Lila, I realise you have no actual proper hair anymore. Now you're all scaly. But some of us do actually like our hair,
Yes.
regardless of where it is.
And I'm one of the rare Garungs that can actually grow hair. Thank you.
Roll deception.
Yep.
I want to walk up and see
Oh.
at least.
Hold up. What do I need to do? Sorry, you said deception, yeah?
Roll deception, so a d20
So-
plus your deception modifier.
So, what's the formula again? Is it
It's exclamation R,
and then R,
space,
and then my space
d20
D20? Yeah,
plus 12 in this case.
yeah,
Your deception. Ooh.
yeah. That's a 9.
No, it's not, because it didn't work
Oh,
out right. That's
sorry.
actually... Don't know why you didn't put a plus, did you?
Oh, sorry, that's my fault.
It's okay. 9 plus 12 is 21.
That's fine.
Can anyone
my
insight?
pass-
Can you fix
Yes,
that with your insight?
My passive is 25.
Fair enough. So yeah, you can see through that lie. This
Don't
Grung
you
cannot grow his own fucking mustache.
I really want to grab it and pull it off. So
Don't you dare, Lila. I'm gonna walk over to Lila and just slowly be like, "Follow me, come." We're gonna walk down to the poop deck if we can. I'm gonna hand the helm over to the other captain quickly.
Okay.
So how much do you want to pay me to keep you quiet?
Look, I'm not going to keep it quiet, and I know somewhere on this port where you might be able to find something very valuable. So
Define
keep it.
valuable.
What do you need? Magic weapons.
What do you live for?
What do you live for? I don't really know you, so tell me. What do you desire?
What do
Coin
you desire?
Coin and ripping off mustaches off liars.
I'm not a liar. Look, fine. I'm gonna give. Look, how much coin do you want?
5 gold.
5 gold. Fine. And I'm gonna give you 5 gold. I'll take
And I
5.
had 3 back. I was seeing if you're just willing to do it.
You fucking- Oh.
I promise I won't tell a soul,
Soul.
about your mustache being fake.
Look, I tried to when I was younger, but then I learned that Garungs can't grow hair. It's just something for show. Now, please, never mention it again. And
Of course, I will never mention about your fake mustache.
can I roll an it check to make sure he's not lying to me?
Insight, yes.
Good luck.
Oh, fuck, my insight check is 0.
What's your modifier, Lila?
Let's see. My passive deception is plus 21.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm. There's no fucking way. That's fine. I won't even bother. He's the.
I made a politician into a D&D character. You're not going to beat me in the line.
Oh God. Oh well. Oh well. That's fine.
But I'll
No,
make you a promise. As
Mm.
long as you don't sink this ship,
Mm.
I won't tell anyone about your mustache.
That is.
The moment
Okay.
you get this ship sunk, I will rip that mustache off your face and tell everyone you were a liar.
Okay. Fine. But this ship won't sink because I'm not going to be the one to sink it. It'll be someone else.
Oh, so you've got people to come sink our ship?
No. That I worded that wrong.
You worded that very wrong, yes.
Yeah, no, I meant it's like I'm not going to. If in these waters, it won't be me that will sink the ship. It will be someone. When I was on my way towards this big vessel with my SS stash, RIP, I did happen to see a big ship with dragon bones following behind.
Oh yeah, we sunk that.
You sunk that?
Yes.
Fabulous. Lovely.
Not really. You'll find out
Well,
later. And I just tap on the
later.
shoulder and walk away. Just
Okay,
like,
well,
I'm not going to
okay.
reveal this yet. He might get killed.
That's fine. Okay, and then I'm just gonna just kind of sneakily turn and just adjust my mustache a little bit, and then carry on walking back to the helm.
A leaflet of parchment flutters down to the deck.
Oh. What does
What is
Got
that?
mail.
You got mail.
What is this?
It simply says, "This is far from over."
This is far from over. Oh, okay. Now I know who it's from. Is it signed D by any chance?
No, but it does have the symbol from the flag on the ship.
Aha. Okay. So, where'd that grunt go?
Yes, over here, Captain. First Captain. I'm
Still-
second Captain.
No, you are not. Still need you to take this ship into port.
Right, no worries. I'm gonna get on the helm, and I'm just gonna pull out a little compass. Can I see if I can pull out a little compass that no one can see?
You want to do sleight of hand? See if no
Yes,
one can-
please. Yes, please, because my sleight of hand is fucking nuts. Excuse my language. 1D, so it's exclamation point, 1D20, then plus my modifier of 15.
Impressive.
Thank you. That
okay.
didn't.
Yeah. So,
There's no space. I'm still learning the formulas. My
yeah,
fault.
it's okay. I'll type it out for you.
I apologize.
It's no
Copy
issue,
that.
darling.
Copy that.
Thank you. Just copy that. Copy text, base text, without the apostrophes at either ends.
Yes.
34.
Has anybody got a passive perception higher than 34?
Higher than
no.
5. Could I roll perception? Because my passive is 25.
Sure.
Oh, for the love of God. Am I ever going to get to keep a secret?
Probably not. But we'll find
Not
out.
from this party, no.
Ah, nope, she doesn't see it.
Yes.
Just.
Mhm.
You got lucky.
I'm just going to close it. I've got my heading. Fantastic.
Forces sees it.
Forces. You saw nothing.
It just winks at you, just like, don't worry.
You're welcome, Forces. I close it and then I've got the heading and I go.
You could have just asked.
Yeah, I know. I like you, Forces. You're making us a cool ship. Do you think you could possibly make me one when this is all over?
A ship?
Hmm.
I'm definitely not a shipwright.
He's just making the
I go-
helm.
I can
Well,
just
a
make
helm. I'd love a helm. That's part of a ship.
Yes, but it kind of needs the ship to go on.
Well,
You need
oh,
the rest.
don't worry. I will certainly win one, or find one, or commandeer one friendly.
Then yeah, sure. If you can get another ship, I'll give you a helm.
Brilliant. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm do what we gotta do.
So you sail into a thick bank of fog. You sure you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. How about we have a sea shanty? Father always loved those. I don't know any mini sea shanties.
He's gonna
Take-
sink us like an asshole. He's gonna sink us like an asshole.
Take it away, Lila.
We're fucked.
Lumi.
I thought I was bringing it.
What did you say? What was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, you're sailing through the fog.
Dear God, the fog's alive.
I
I said-
me when I was home. Yeah.
Forces,
Yes.
dare I say, my darling, do you smoke at all?
No, actually, not one of
No?
my vices.
No. Would you care for a cigarillo or a cigar?
No.
N- no.
Secondly,
It's not. It was never really something from sea elf villages.
No.
No.
Wait, did you say sea elf?
Yes.
Oh. I wonder-
The wings must have. Sorry to explain. You're looking at a blue elven figure, but he has a pair of bright white wings. At this moment in time, anyway.
Well, sorry, I do apologize. I took you for celestial. I'm so terribly sorry, Forces.
The fog,
It's not.
the fog clears and you see a string of small islands with this rocky outcropping jutting out of the water.
There she is. There it is. Fabulous. Would I know the name of this place?
I'd hope so.
I'm asking the DM.
Yeah, they're called the Golgothan Islands. And
And back into.
A lot of sailors consider them a myth, but it's rumored that pirates know how to find their way here.
And all of you called me, said, "Oh, he's not a true pirate. He's a liar. Suck it. Suck
Wait.
it hard."
Wait,
Who said that?
hold on a second. You said you're a pirate?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Not just a buccaneer, my sweet little angel. I'm a pirate, too.
All right, throw him overboard and let's get out of here.
No.
No.
I know where there's buried treasure.
We don't need any more of that. The last time we did, we almost died.
Touch
Ooh,
my...
treasure.
For fuck's sake. We're not pirates, may I remind you all.
Well, I thought...
Treasure.
I'm done with that life.
Uncle. Well, you may be done, but maybe we aren't. Wait, shit, we
In all
still need to...
fairness,
I'm trying to
this
break
ship.
away from my
is
family's
his
reputation.
It's his ship. He should have the final word. So I say we buy a new ship.
Really? That's how this is gonna go.
You're going to buy me a new ship? To me, Captain, it sounds like they're trying to mutiny.
Oh no, we're not trying to mutiny.
Oh, no. That's from saying buy a new ship, you're insinuating that he should get off this ship.
I just stare at him like, if you want to go down this route, you better choose wisely. I'm not going to kill the captain.
All right.
Graxian is walking over behind the frog person, getting ready to grab them and throw them overboard as the captain ordered.
Can I use?
Okay.
Okay. Throw me off. Actually, I'm going to willingly walk to the plank, put my hands above my head, and just go, "Tally ho, boys!" I just fall off backwards into the water.
That's when you remember
we hear
there's a
the
kraken
splash?
under the ship.
As I'm falling to the... But I want to see if I can, as I fall backwards, use my webbed feet to hook round the edges.
Oh,
See if I can come underneath the plank to make it look like I fell off the boat.
make an acrobatics check.
I got a plus. Not bad.
Cracks, what are we listening to there?
But my child babbling about her day at school, apparently.
Okay.
As they walk away from me.
Why does it never want to work for me?
Because you're a pirate.
No, I'm not a. No, do you know what? I'm just going to use the one that you gave me. There we go. Does that want to work now? There you go. 4. That's not going to work at all. No. Just as I hit the water.
You hit the water?
I hit the water, but I hit it with like my hands clasped, and am I assuming that I hit the water enough that I can see the kraken?
Yeah, you get. Yeah, you.
Oh my lord! Hi. I'm just gonna you hear from the side of the ship. Please let me back on board. I'm sorry. Please, 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 let me on. Let me back on, please. Excuse me, please.
Captain, we've got him begging. We've got to let him back on.
Please, please.
Fairness, Captain.
Climb back
Bring us
up,
here.
you pansy.
Thank you, thank you. I just come back on board like everything is just soaking wet. I just flop on the floor and I'm just like, okay, what do you want to know about me? Please, look. I'm a pirate, yes, but I'm only a pirate so people won't mess with me because I'm small and people don't see small creatures like me as a pirate. They see big things like you, Lila, when you were in dragon form, and you, Kitty, and you, Cyrus, and you, Phosphorus. They never see things like me. I'm just a tiny Gurung from a tiny village where my father left to become a pirate, so I followed in his footsteps.
How successful was he as a pirate?
He was. The tales he would tell me when he would come back to port were abound.
I'm sure they were wonderful.
They were wonderful.
Were any of them true?
No.
How much does Crunch know about my father? I want to. Can I roll a? Oh, I can't. Mine's that shit. I want to roll. Can I roll investigation to see how much he knows about?
Investigation is like examining.
Okay. Okay.
But you can ask him. You can talk to him.
I might wait until we get off the boat to do that.
Well, I'm sorry, Captain, but we've got 2 choices here. This is the closest port that we're gonna get to.
Yeah, we'll rest and recuperate here. We'll get the repairs done to the ship. We'll restock.
Fabulous! Right, everyone, follow me. Taking us to the local drinking establishments.
You know,
First,
how about we put a harness on you so you don't go causing more trouble?
that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to put my fanciest hat on, and I'm just going to put on the same hat.
We did say we were going to put him in shackles and claim we were going to collect his bounty.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's sad. Okay, that's fine.
1 moment. Let me just check if I got a spell. 1 moment.
I'm honestly trying to figure out how I can harness anybody going ashore.
I'm going to put my hand on his back
'Cause-
and cast Disguise Self. He's going to be a Garoon Stone, just changing his skin tone to a different colour.
Oh.
Wait,
And give him a mohawk.
you have to touch him to do that, right?
If he's touching me on my back, I've got my
Fair.
my armor on,
Fair.
and I've got my long trench coat.
The con save is so low as well. He's a dragon. I don't think he's gonna get affected.
Did the last
I just put
time.
my hand.
Getting that one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I got a 17.
He just had the.
I just
Just
put my
have
hand
this-
on his back. Just there.
There's
Ooh.
And you have hair now.
Oh, I have hair already.
Honey, there's ice
Real
lollies
hair.
in the freezer, by the way.
You want a nice lolly?
I think
Or
we
would you
both would
prefer
like
a
one, don't
long
you?
blonde wig on top instead?
Wait, what colour have you turned me, Lila?
I've made you blue.
Ooh, blue, like my great-grandmother. Love it. Right.
Oh, so
Shackle.
you look like an old lady then?
No. My great-grandmother was such a very... do you know what, Kitty? I'll give you that one. Very good burn. Love that. Right. To the pub.
You said there were shops and
Yes.
There is-
stuff to buy.
Yes, but okay, fine.
There would probably also be people to buy, so careful.
One thing to note about this port: keep your wits about you and stay away from dark alleyways.
Oh, but I love dark alleyways. They're perfect for stealing.
Give me a moment. I'm going to chuck my bag of holding of all my platinum into my room. No one is welcome. I'm just going to take like 10 platinum with me. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Kitty, dark alleyways are also good places for people like you to get kidnapped.
Oh, that happens
You
a
really
lot.
think they could kidnap me?
Oh, that happens a lot at this port.
It depends on exactly who's doing the kidnapping.
Back in the I once had a very nice pair of shoes. Not that I wear shoes, that I just wanted to carry them. That they got stolen here. It was very sad. And also, I had a very nice hat as well that got stolen. I was very upset.
Is this another lie from him?
No, I look at this. If I've done nothing but tell the truth so far.
I just stare him down, just.
The truth is, you see it. Can we, if we're going ashore, let's go ashore, but
They're going to show.
stay together as a group. Don't wander off. Don't cause trouble. Don't look at
Alright.
people. You know what? Just don't look at people. Just keep your heads down, and
Remember your buddy.
we might get through this. Because
All right, Mummy.
Okay,
We'll be good.
Has everybody had a wee and a poo before we come off the boat?
Oh, great!
Yes.
Now,
if you're going to try to insult me, at least use the right thing.
This doesn't seem fair. I'm being told to behave. I've done nothing but behave for weeks. Weeks!
That's true.
Oh,
It's almost like
I'm
you
gonna-
went. I almost forgot you were here.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk away in a strop because you told me to
wait,
behave.
Before you walk away, very quickly, this is out of game. Anthony, did you tell our forces how much money he got from my news?
No,
From
I
all the
haven't.
gold
I've
we
left that up
produced.
to you.
Oh god! I'm gonna have to backtrack so much. Because remember, I never gave him my money. But I believe you should have at least 2,000 more gold from me, and then whatever the ship portioned up for you.
Yeah. So probably
Quick.
2,500 ish.
Quick one. Would me coming off the ship a minute ago, would that count as me immersing myself in water?
Yeah.
Or
You
would
would-
does it?
Well,
does
okay.
it-
This is the thing. You're a freshwater grung, aren't you?
Oh, fuck! I've just dried myself out.
I'll get a bottle of water for you and just split.
He's
you
fine.
every so
He's
often.
fine. He's got a decanter.
And I'm just going to just take the hat off, take my robe off, and just pour some endless water on me. Just get that sea salt off me, and then I'll get ready to go.
I'm assuming you're not using the word geyser.
I'm not using the word geyser. I'm using stream.
There you go.
You're
No.
having a shower on deck.
I'm a very look. If there's one thing to know about me, about Swamstash, is that he doesn't care who sees it. He's very proud of it. He's very, very proud of it. All right,
Why have
you got it. You got to flaunt it.
Why have you got an extra leg? Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's. See, told you the ladies of this port love me.
I've seen bigger.
You're a dragon.
But that's smaller than a dagger.
Yeah, but you're a dragon.
Anyway,
Anyhow,
so
Oh,
let's put it away. Zip it up, carry on.
you head to the largest of the Golgothan Islands, where all the shenanigans are taking place. There are several taverns off the dockside, and other places of business beyond. Is there any particular place of business that any of you want to go to?
I need to head to one of. I need to step away from everyone if I can. And then I'm going to check the compass again. Sleight of hand. Do you need me to roll another sleight of hand?
I need the blue.
Oh.
If you want to do it privately, yeah. What are you looking for at the moment? Because
I am looking to see obviously what we spoke about earlier with the compass. I'm just seeing if it was, if it's leading me to anywhere, pointing to anything of note that I should look for.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to head to the tavern. If anybody would like to join me, forces coming.
I got told I have to behave, so I'm gonna go scout the island.
Oh,
No, you're not.
Forces. Come, forces. Let's
just see. You see him change forms into his hybrid crow form. So he now has a face of a crow and big black crow wings to go along with his white ones, and flies up.
Oh, don't you get back here.
No!
I'm gonna sprout wings and chase after him. Last time you did this, you almost got us killed.
Fucking hell. Off they go again. Alright.
What? You expected anything different, Captain?
Not really.
I want a marker.
Honestly, no. If we were closer to the mainland, I may just take my Pegasus and fly home.
don't. Yeah. Well, what does your Pegasus eat? Out of curiosity.
Not much, because it's technically not real.
Oh, wow, that's fascinating. Is there a black powder cellar on this island?
Yes. There's a powder
Could I
but you
see if I
want to go to the tavern first, though, right?
Oh yes, that's sorry.
Let's
That's
stick
my
to
fault.
the tavern first. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the tavern, be it on my own or be it with people. It doesn't matter.
He will travel with you.
Looks like
Keep an
Lila is
eye on
grabbing.
you.
Oh, actually, Lila is grabbing a beer in real life. Gotcha. Because wait a minute, I thought you were chasing the. Yes, you are. Okay, so. So who's going to the tavern?
I will go to the tavern as well. You know, just to keep an eye on him and totally not do any suspicious activity.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious activity is my name, Kitty. Let's go.
What about Cracks? Where's Cracks going?
I'm going with the frog and Kitty to keep them out of trouble.
But what about Forces and Lyra? They're going after, like, gold. You can never have
Because
any
honestly, if something happened to either one of them,
Kitty, do you want?
I
There is
need
one
that.
way we can make money on this island. Want to
Ooh.
make gold? You could always, in a nicest way. I'm not going to. You could go into the tavern, and we could do.
Use your next words wisely.
No. You could It's something my dad used. My father
Kitty
used to
just
talk about.
pull her dagger out.
Yes.
No. You go in, seduce a willing compatriot, bring them out, and me and Sakran rob them.
I suppose I could do that.
I don't know if he agrees.
Cracks, how do you feel about that?
He's muted himself for a minute.
I'm assuming,
'Cause
being
there's-
a paladin, he's going to be not into that.
Sorry, I'm so chaotic. I'm
That's
so
fine.
chaotic. Chaotic neutral. I love it.
You're gonna fit in perfectly with this party.
Yep. Okay. When you go into the tavern, you see that it is rather packed, full of raucous drinking individuals. And there are several, of course, gambling contests going on. There's a brawl or two at other people are placing bets on, and lots of drinking and floozies and all that stuff. It's a good time.
I was about to say none of them floozies recognise me, but my skin is a different colour, so they shouldn't recognise me. Thank God for that. Thank the gods.
Oh, God. One moment. I need to actually check if disguise self has a distance.
Oh no.
I don't think it does. I think it has a duration.
No, I just need to concentrate on it for an hour. So you should be okay for an hour.
Okay. I'll stay no longer than an hour. So, anybody who
Lasts for an hour. Doesn't require concentration, it just lasts for an hour.
Kitty, anyone taking your fancy? We should see if we can do what I like to call the happy trout. You take them out, I rob them, you take them back in. No? Yes.
Speaking of which,
We're not robbing people.
there we go.
Oh, come on, Claxton. Where's your fun, darling?
I will remind you, I am a paladin.
Oh, but there's paladin oathbreakers. Why don't you be one of them?
Because my wife would kill me.
Look, whilst the cat's away, the mouse shall play. Don't you think?
Not when they're nearly an archdruid.
Well, no fun. I just pout and I walk to the bar.
Hey there, Froggy Man, what can I get you?
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna point at obviously my two friends. I'll take 3 of your best ales, and I just put some coins on the counter. How much?
Best ales, eh?
I want your best on the house.
Well, they won't be on the house.
No, the best one in the house. Sorry. It's been a long afternoon. Or day. Don't know what day it is. I can't remember. It all blurs into one after a while.
Where are you from?
Me? Oh, I'm just from a small village off the coast. You know? Father was I'm a buccaneer. My father was a buccaneer. You might have heard of him. Swampbeard. Very famous buccaneer.
You what?
Swampbeard.
You wouldn't have
That's
to be
his name.
Swamp Stash, would you?
I get that a lot. He's incredibly handsome, like I am. No. I'm not. I'm Bob. Bob the Frog.
Who just happens to be the son of Swampbeard.
Well, I'm a bastard son. You know, he was green and I'm blue.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Swamp Stash is a bastard and all.
Well, no, he's not. From what I've heard, he's quite a good buccaneer.
He still owes me 200 gold pieces.
Oh, whatever for?
For the tab he ran up before he ran out of town.
Oh no. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that you ran up quite a tab. That's awful. You won't ever find me doing that here. So me and my 2 compatriots back there, we're gonna have our drinks and then we're be on our way and we're paying full.
All right, tell you what. Finest ales in the house.
Mm-hmm.
He pours out 3 standard ales in dirty mugs and says, 200 gold, please.
Actually, see the paladin, the paladin back there. Yeah, see him? Yeah. He actually said he'd pay, and I'm going to take them and run away.
Hi, Noodle.
Very carefully.
I'll catch you up in a sec.
I very carefully pull out 20 platinum and slide it across the bar.
Why are you with that pipsqueak good for nothing?
I ask myself that quite often.
And yet you're still with us.
Okay.
I can fix that if you want, Kitty.
I mean, it would make stealing quite a lot easier.
And we could have been having more fun out, seducing people, taking them out, robbing them, getting all their goodies.
But no, you had to ruin our honest day of work. You could
Yeah,
have
like-
followed, the known troublemaker,
Look,
dragon,
I
and
could
Red
also-
Raven.
I could also be much more strict, and the next time I see either one of you trying to steal something, chop your hands off.
Well, look at me. I'm a paladin. I'm going to chop your hand off. Yeah, silly little paladin.
I don't think my uncle would like that.
Mm.
Considering he's trying to get himself out of the life of piracy, I wouldn't count on it.
Wait,
So
Katie,
no, I'm pretty sure my uncle wouldn't like you to chop my hands off.
your uncle
No.
is the captain?
Yes.
When they come back, it's just going to be slow and painful, and maybe teach you a lesson.
Anyway,
Hmm.
can I put a pin in your roleplay for
Yeah.
a second to
That's
catch?
fine.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm
Seaman
gonna-
Key. So, you remember you had the fight with the hunters, with Devonty's hunters, yes?
Yeah.
And that was a long drawn out fight, and you were dead for some of it. And when you came back to life, you were kind of tired, yes?
Yes, very exhausted.
So you took a nap while everyone else was still breathing a sigh of relief. You've just woken up to find the ship almost empty. What do you do? Oh,
Isn't he also like 7 foot tall? No, nearly 7 foot tall as well.
oh yeah, you've gotten bigger. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That might have been one of the reasons he slept in, because rowing takes energies.
So yeah, you're also off the coast of an island. You seem to be in port.
He will stretch, crack his knuckles, and go, "Am I going to have to save the crew solo this time?"
The port seems rather busy. You see people staggering in and out on the taverns just off the dock. It's actually people. Like, you haven't seen a port with people in for quite some time.
He's just going to call out, "Captain, Forces, Kitty,
Bertram comes up to you. And
Tyler."
Bertram comes up to you and says, "They all went ashore. Sure enough." Oh! You also notice that your bag has ripped open and all your stuff is scattered all over the deck, and there's a massive piece of terraskeen about 7 foot long, if not bigger. You vaguely remember that you once put a terraskeen sword in your bag, but this is a lot bigger.
That's big. That's not good. And who's been fiddling with my stuff? He says, putting it back in, making sure he has everything.
It all just falls out of the hole in the bottom of the bag. Your bag's torn open.
Oh,
It's ruptured.
I'm gonna have to stitch that up.
Mm-hmm.
Phelps.
You gonna go talk to Phelps about getting under the bag?
Yeah, or at least a needle and thread if he have a bag.
What are you doing down here? I thought everyone had gone ashore.
Yeah, I woke up late. I took quite a beating from that fight, remember? Anyway, there's a giant hole in my bag, so I need a new bag or something to stitch up the hole.
A new bag, eh? What sort of bag?
What do you have that you would be willing to part with?
How much stuff do you need to carry? Do you need just a backpack? Or a pouch? Or a bag of holding?
Actually be useful. Can I get that?
Sorry?
Could I get a bag of holding if you got one to spare?
I do indeed. There you go.
Thank you, Phelps. You are the best quartermaster
I'll
ever.
make sure it comes out of your wages.
How much is it?
200.
He just kind of looks at his bag of gold. Just take this.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, go back up. Put his stuff in the bag. What's that noise?
I think that's a baby Jeff.
I thought it was a crack scene being kidnapped. No, we must have our fun.
Anyway, he kind of is. He's being forced to do daddy things. Anyway. So you've got your new bag of holding and you're putting all your stuff. Are you putting the big shard of Karaskine in there too?
He's not sure if that would be a good idea or a bad idea. How quickly is it growing?
It's been months. So, yeah, not especially quickly. It's not like you can see it growing. But
Right.
it has gone up like 4 sizes in 6 months. So,
Right, okay. I'll make sure to keep an eye on that. In the bag of holding you go.
okay. And
Okay,
now what
I'll
do you do?
find the... Bertram, is the captain on the shore as well?
Yes, he went to arrange a few... Oh, wrong voice. Yeah, went to arrange a few things. Think he's going to get me a new gun.
Arrange a what?
Arrange a few things. Captain stuff. I don't know what. He went ashore.
Okay, then I'm going to go and make sure the rest of the crew hasn't gotten themselves thrown in jail.
From here, you can see a dragon flying over the island.
Okay.
No,
Are
I
we
didn't turn
even
into
gonna-
a dragon state. I
did?
stayed in my normal state.
How
no,
you-
I just sprouted the wings.
You just sprouted the wings. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Well,
I
what-
promised I would not become a dragon in the town.
You're not in the town, technically.
Outside the town, oh yeah, I'm going to turn full dragon, but in the town, I made a promise I would not go dragon.
You're flying above the town. Therefore-
No, I'm not going hypothetical. I'm still classed as in the town airspace.
Even in the town airspace, I still wouldn't do that.
I know. I'm just
I'm-
pulling his leg. Seeing if you take the bait. Go on.
I'm going to make sure they haven't been thrown into prison. And why do I feel taller? I mean, my head is touching the roof. It does not normally touch the roof.
You're on the top deck. There is no roof.
Oh, sorry.
But when you were under, yeah. When you went down to the bottom.
Yeah. But yeah, I would have noticed. Why am I taller?
Don't know. Maybe maybe fairies stretched you in the night.
Maybe fairies? Okay, I'm gonna go look for the crew. And Seaman Key will just, because he's a bit taller now and not quite used to his height, he's just gonna start trotting after them on all fours because he's a bit more used to that. Because he's a monkey, he can walk on 2 legs or 4.
As you're walking across the plank to the dock, you see a tentacle come out of the water from under the ship.
You're still alive?
Yes, I am, you hear in your head. Be careful.
Be fine. Wait, why do you care if I live or die?
No reason.
Weird Kraken. And he trots away, a bit confused, but not wanting to be around the Kraken.
Oh, that's just cruel. Anyway, so where are you gonna go?
Where does his party sense tingle point him?
Do you want to do a survival check? See if you can.
Okay. What is Seaman Key's survival like?
-1.
Yeah. He does not have the greatest sense of direction.
No.
Actually, his wisdom is a straight 10 now, so it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, it should be. You're right.
D20.
Nope. You have absolutely no idea, but you could stop people and ask them.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
So there's a lady with very pretty makeup and a nice red dress who seems to be laughing and joking with some of the sailors.
Oh, I know who that one is.
Would you like to ask her? She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, excuse me, miss.
Oh my god, I thought you were like someone's dog or something.
No, I'm a talking monkey.
You sure? You don't you don't look like any kind of monkey I ever saw.
It's a long story.
So, long as that freaking tentacle coming off the back of your head.
Even longer.
Well, tentacle monkey dog. What do you want? I hope you're not looking for a good time, because you're going to need a lot of money for that. No offense.
Maybe later. Wink.
Maybe later.
Seaman Key is gay.
Okay.
Have you seen a cat person? No, wait. Kitty doesn't look. Cat.
But the captain does. Captain is a cat person. He's a tiger.
Have you seen?
He's a tiger man.
Have you seen a tiger man or a very sassy looking? I'm trying to think of how to describe the party.
All right.
Especially has some of the tendency to change appearances.
So,
Have you seen anyone from the crew of that ship there walk anywhere in that direction?
I don't remember what everyone looks like on every ship now, do I?
Okay, a very sassy human lady, a probably slightly annoyed looking guy wearing armor.
Oh, I know where that one went. He was following a frog and a lady, and they went that way.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm not a sir.
Sorry, madam.
Fucking bitch.
He just sticks his tongue out and continues going on.
Alright. What's going on in the sky?
Horses, get back here!
No!
It's not
I have money for you!
I've got my own money. I was told to behave and I resent that statement.
I'm not telling you to behave.
It's too late. It was already said, and I resent it.
Then can we at least do something together? This will be more fun.
Fine. What do you suggest?
I was suggesting a 5-finger discount.
I don't steal. I'm above that. I convince people that they do not need their things as much as I need them.
That works exactly the same.
Where do you want to steal from?
I was hoping to find some magical equipment. We could always use more of that. As well as healing potions. We definitely need a lot of those.
So that's low. You want to steal from a poor old apothecary woman. That's real low, Lila. I hope you want
to steal from a poor old lich. The old argument does not work with me anymore.
I hope you know, as I agree to come do this, that I'm disgusted in your suggestion, but that's fine.
Am I the odd man out?
Yeah, I'm sure there's an apothecary somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna yell down the city. Where's an apothecary?
I was just gonna land and ask someone if they knew someone who could fix this, Birdface.
Oh, okay. And then obviously just follow him down like.
Okay.
So who do we ask?
So you fly down into the town and just stop a random person, or?
Yeah, just a random person in the street. Help me! You have to help me find someone who can fix this.
Facepalm.
What the fuck happened to you?
Exactly. Just help me fix it.
Long and short, he ate something in the sea and he turned into that.
Seriously? What did you eat?
Sea cucumbers.
Oh my god.
So many sea cucumbers.
Oh my god.
Long and short, we ran a fishing boat and, well, he wanted to try the product before we ended up selling it and, well... Do you know anywhere we can get him fixed?
Yeah, Mama G's. Yeah, that's probably the best place to go.
I need to ask this. Is she a frail old woman by any chance?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
I'm sorry, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, that raises my hope up so much. Which way is it?
Right there.
Oh.
And sure enough, there's a shop right behind you that says Mama G's. I
don't see it anywhere.
See your future. A variety of remedies available. Curse your enemy,
Ooh, curse my enemies?
Just, Forster just looks at Lila. Sweet old Mama G. You're such a terrible person. Walks in.
Next time, don't eat shit off the sea floor.
We both know that's not why you're here.
Have you seen his face? It needs fixing.
I know a were-raven when I see one. Why are you really here?
Well, he was a kenku when we started.
Okay.
Look.
Congratulations.
Long and short, we need healing potions.
How many?
A lot.
Okay. Since a lot is probably more than I have in stock. I'm going to need an actual number.
What's the highest grade healing potion you have?
Superior.
How many members of the crew do we have now, Anthony? Like in our little party?
In your party?
Yeah.
7.
We require 14 superior.
14, huh?
Yes.
And how will you be paying for that?
Presumably with money.
That's unusual.
If you want, we've got a frog in our group that we can sell you.
A frog?
Well, yeah, like Iron Newton, all that stuff. You can have him.
Let's not resort to stereotypes.
Yeah. Slaps Lila. Jokingly.
We don't want a repeat of the frog incident.
So, I take it you don't want the lycanthropy cured? You're quite happy being a birdman?
Yes, I'm quite happy being a birdman.
Okay then. So,
Also, I noticed on your sign they said you curse my enemies.
yes,
When there's a person chasing us, can I curse him to stub his toe, and every time it's about to heal, he stubs it again? Is that a possible curse?
yes.
Yes, I want to curse him then.
I'm going to need their name and preferably something personal of theirs.
Oh, we don't have anything personal, but we have his name, and I just write it down quick and slide it to her.
What name did you write?
The vampire that's chasing us.
That's not his name.
No. I can't remember his name out of game. In game, she'd remember his name.
Roll history to see if you remember the name.
This is IRL me. I barely remember my PIN
Roll
number.
the name! Roll history!
Oh, God.
By the way,
23.
nice! It's Devonty.
That's it. Yes. Oh wait, I need to roll with my IRL stats, which is a negative 15 to everything.
By the way, the 14 superior potions, she says 70,000 gold pieces.
70,000?
70,000.
Cough it up, Lila.
Bosses, do your job.
I don't have.
As for the curse, let's call that 10,000, so that's 80,000 you owe me altogether.
Can I insight? These prices seem very high. Because I've worked this out. This is more than the platinum I have. And I turned all my gold into platinum. These prices seem extortionate. Can I insight?
Yeah, of course you can. Thought you had millions.
No, this is more than what I have, and I changed all my gold into platinum.
Sucks to be you.
Just love how like nonchalant Mama's voice, G's voice is just like, really again? They're coming in asking for this shit.
19. Actually, wait, I'm gonna lucky that. 'Cause I do not like the 4. 16 plus 15. That's 31. Is she just extorting the price?
Of course.
Yeah. How about you try the price again, and this time not try and rip us off?
Tell you what. How about 20,000 for the curse only, and I keep the potions.
How about this? Stop trying to rip me off, or I will let everyone know that this place will become a smouldering pile of rubble in the near future when Devonty comes here, most likely wanting to kill everybody.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny.
Oh no, I'm legitimately warning you. Devonty will probably come here and kill everybody.
If you want to make a promise,
I'm not making a promise, I'm trying to warn you.
Devonty won't find this place. He's not welcome here. The only reason why you're on this island is because you came with somebody who has been welcomed here before.
I just stare at Forces. What did you do?
Hey, it wasn't me that brought you here.
I just oh shit! What the fuck has he done? Okay, if you get the potions prepared, we'll be back in a bit. I need to check something with our so-called companion. Wait, what tavern did the frog go into?
I don't know. You weren't there when he did.
No, I was asking Forces if he noticed.
He took off first.
Yeah, but good job on your choice of places to go get stuff for free. An apothecary that has to make the potions first. Good choice.
I'm going to deck you, Forces.
See you later. I'm gonna go piss in the. Yeah, I'm gonna go piss.
Oh god, he's gonna get us all killed. Listen, can you just offer a fair price for the potions?
What
At
will you
least.
give me in return that's actually worth something? I can't spend gold on this island.
How about a tooth of a dragon? Would that be any worth anything to you?
Go on.
Well, I would have to have a private space to do this. Otherwise your shop would probably explode from my size.
So you're the dragon.
Yes. Listen, I don't kinda like to say it out loud.
Alright.
Considering body parts are going to be worth a lot, but I could spare a couple of scales at 242. That could get you something.
A scale and a vial of your blood.
Deal.
I'd also like your name.
Oh god, no, I'm not giving you my name.
It's Lila.
I'm not a
Shut up!
fae. I'm not a fae. I'm not going to steal it from you. But if I have your name and something of yours, I can keep you protected.
Unfortunately, we don't... I'm not the one who needs protection. This stuff is more to protect the people going with me.
Yes.
So I can
Well,
give
if
you the
you're-
blood, I can
if
give you a
you're-
tooth, I can give you a couple of scales,
if you're
but you're
protect-
never getting my name.
So be it. So,
I've read enough books to know that the power of a name is going to be a lot more powerful than anything else I could give you.
which is why it would be a fair exchange.
Not really that you could do God knows what to me. Again, blood, fine. A tooth, fine. Scales, fine. The name is not on the table.
Okay. So you want 14 potions. Superior potions. And
If
you
possible,
want this Devonty to stub his toe and it never heal. Yes?
The day before it heals, he stubs it again.
Very well.
Do you have a private space I can remove a tooth and a couple of scales?
Certainly. Come this way. And she leads
I'm
you.
gonna-
She leads
I
you
was gonna
through.
say, I
A...
was...
Sorry.
Sorry. No, sorry, I interrupted you.
She draws a door on the wall, and leads you through it.
Thank you. I just turn my dragon say, just yank out a tooth and pull off a couple of scales off my tail. There you go. And the blood I can get back in my normal form.
Okay. When by the way, this room that we're in, this is a demi-plane of mine, and yeah, I'm gonna need your name before I can let you out.
Last time I checked, demi-planes run out after an hour. And if I kill you before then, it will wear off. So how about we stop this bullshit? You're not getting my name. We've made this clear.
Have we?
Anthony, FYI, I am actually going to go on a full-on killing spree at this rate. She's not getting my name. It's literally the one thing I will never give from this character.
You're never going to give it
You
up?
could No, you could ask for a fucking limb and I'd rather give that up before the name. And no, you're not going to ask for a full-on limb either. The name I'm not giving up because I know the power of a name in D&D.
Yeah.
And she would know enough never to give up her name. So I'm not doing that. You can keep asking me until the next 50 years and she'll still go, no.
Okay. Wait here a moment. Okay. And she leaves.
Forces has just made himself comfortable waiting.
Anything I can do for you?
I'm just waiting for them.
Oh, they're being stubborn. It's going to be a while before she gives me her name.
Yeah, I can imagine it will be.
You wouldn't have to know it, would you?
I call her Lila. If that's actually her true name,
Do you happen to know her last name?
honestly, never asked it.
That's fair.
So, what are you really? Because you're clearly not just an old woman.
Well, no, I'm not.
It's time for something fall.
What was that?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. And what about you? Who were you originally?
Me?
Mhm.
My name's Forces.
Okay. Well, thank you for volunteering your name, but who are you?
I don't understand the question. That's who I am.
You're not just a label. You're more than that. Tell me about yourself. Who are you?
I'm a part elf man who set to the seas to find his father, who he could never find. I'm the son of a mad woman who was the last follower of a pretty much dead god. I was a pirate for a long, long time. That was seen as a liar, but I see it just as advantageous of mystery. And I was briefly a protector of a prince of a country, and now I'm a helmsman, just looking to see where life takes him next.
Quite the resume. Do you feel like that's who you truly are, though?
Likely not, but I find that when I spent years. Well, even when I set out on this first adventure, it was all about finding out who I was, who my father was, so I could find out more about myself.
Do you want to? Do you really do want to find your father?
At this moment in time, well, I decided to this a little while ago that whoever he is was of no real consequence.
Is that so?
It could be, and at one point I thought, well, the dead god that I mentioned, or the nearly dead god I mentioned, I happened to be the cause of its revival. At which point I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, I mean, I had the power. I held that much magic to be able to bring them back in the first place. So something about my body is more magical than it should be. But who knows, really? You probably know. I mean, that's why you're questioning me. I have a feeling that you have ways of finding out.
Oh, I do. I have various methods of divination. Would you like me to do a reading for you?
What can I hurt?
That's the spirit. Okay. So she shuffles some cards. And she lays out a djinn, a chef, and silver. Does that mean anything to you?
It just stares at them. A silver djinn who happens to be a chef.
Maybe. Do you know anybody with the name Silver, perhaps? Perhaps someone who works as a chef?
A chef named Silver.
With a lineage from the line of Jinn?
Do I?
Well, you can think
Hang on. Come on, forces roll low. Roll low, because it's going to be funny.
about it.
Damn it.
You remember De Silva.
The Silver? The chef? I know him.
Well, if the cards are true, and they always are, then he also knew your mother intimately.
Well, thank you. I'm sure if that's what the cards say, then good for him. He has a son. But he may never know that.
That's your
Now,
choice.
Thank you for the reading, but I'm gonna need Lila back.
Oh, of course. Here's the potions. And just wait outside a moment, would you?
Of course. He just leaves.
Mm-hmm. And you hear a bamf. And probably hear Lila effing and blinding and promising to
I'm gonna slit
tell
your
her.
fucking throat, you dumbass old woman! Let me the hell out! Oh,
And
I'm out.
Yes, you're out. And the shop is gone.
I'm just gonna turn back to my normal. I presume I'll turn back to my normal state. Just. So, did you give us what we needed?
Yeah. Here's your potions.
Thank you. And here's 2 for you.
All
Great
right.
heist, Lila. Great heist, Lila.
You did
Plan one again. Goes looking for a tavern.
Meanwhile,
You're a complete asshole. You know that, Forces. You could have helped. Also, I have words with that frog.
You put me in binds as soon as you mentioned the thing that you wanted to steal was something that someone had to have intimate knowledge how to make.
I'm sorry. What did you want? A spoon? A hammer. No, wait, a left shoe.
I would have stolen you anything that was made, but you chose something that someone had to make there and then. So
Fine then. I'll play a game with you. If you could steal more shit than I can, getting back there, just even by pickpocketing, I will buy you drinks for the rest of your life.
no.
Don't
Bye.
Don't take that bet.
Asshole!
Anyway, back in the tavern.
I'm assuming we've been drinking for a while, right, Kitty?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
If we can't
You just-
steal, we might as well get drunk off our asses, right?
Very true, darling. And you just see me just like, way, hey, drunk in the sailor, way, hey. And I'm just like, got a pint in my hand. Do you know what? I came here, right, when I first left the port. Okay, sorry. I came here when I first left my humble home, and it was the best night of my life. I went out. I saw a lady in a red dress. Didn't get her name though. She had a bit of facial stubble. It was a bit strange, but you know, I rocked with it. Excuse me. And bear in mind, it's like at this point, like I'm so drunk that I'm like that type of drunk where I've got like a cigarette in one hand and a drink in the other. So I've got like a cigarette. Like,
You're just gesturing with it.
just gesturing with it, well, wildly, because I'm like that type of person. And do you know what? And I was so, and I'll be very honest with you, Kitty, because I like you. I know we've only just met, but I like you. I was so scared on that boat on the stash alone. I thought I was going to die. And just takes a drag of his cigarola. But thank the gods that you found me, I suppose. I think we need more drinks, don't you? Paladin, another round on you, I suppose.
I think that's quite enough.
No, we'll be fine. And I'm going to swing my cigarette and it's going to slip
Can
out.
Kitty proceed to bring her dagger out?
Oh,
If you want to.
That's enough drinking.
oh, wow.
Starting to lose your head.
Yeah, that's true. Should we... Oh, wait. Are you hungry?
No.
A large man comes over to your table and says, "Hey, is this seat taken?"
Yes.
Oh, not at all, my friend. Come seat. More friends.
Yeah. I wasn't
What do you mean?
Sorry?
Nobody said anything.
Craxian said something, but I don't know if it was directed at us or his children. Alright.
I'm sorry, what?
So, somebody comes up to the table and says, "Is this seat taken?" They're very, very tall. They're about 10 foot tall and have white eyes and slightly reddish skin. And Captain Swampstash has invited this person to sit down. And then this person turns to you and says, "You know, I didn't expect to see your kind in here. With this kind of rabble. I don't belong here myself."
My day to babysit.
I wouldn't say that I'm a baby. I can definitely hold my own.
It's a general term.
I know, but still hurts my old feelings.
I can smell the sin coming from you, which is saying something in a place like this. The whole place is full of sin.
Red, white eyes, red skin. Can I?
Do you want to do a religion check?
I can attempt to do a religion check. Yes. But I'm also about to do something else that I probably should have done the moment I walked in the door.
The quick one was just so now. How long have we been here for? Just out of curiosity.
Not too long. Enough to have finished a pint, probably.
Okay.
Religion's not great, but I'm going to go ahead and use another use of divine sense.
This is a celestial. Judging by his appearance, a solar. Judging by his location, a fallen solar.
Languages. Where are the languages? Okay, I do not have that.
It's okay, he can speak all the languages. Every single one of them.
Encyclopedia.
In Terran,
Mm-hmm.
Earth language.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of surprises, what did you do to wind up in this position?
I let my feet touch the dirt. I got myself involved when I saw people being hurt that didn't deserve it. I interfered with their free will. To those of you who don't speak Terran, it sounds like they're just talking with a throat full of gravel at each other.
You two sound like you're gargling marbles.
I will switch to sounding like I am talking in the tides then.
Aquid.
As I switch to Aquid.
You know what? Like, I speak humanoid, and I also speak the natural language of Garung. It'd be easy if you spoke that.
The Solar says, I can't speak Grung.
Let's see if I'm still able to. I think I know how to say, hello, how are you, how's your day? I'm just going to try and say in Garung.
The Solar says, really? I thought you might be able to say, I fucked your mother and it was disappointing.
Oh, I like you. You're fabulous. Yes, I'm going to say. Let me hold up.
Anyway, you don't want to stay here, Paladin. This place will taint you.
We're only here to resupply, and then we're headed out.
Are you still speaking in Solar? Or let me hear you.
He does the courtesy of speaking in common.
Well, at least stay for another drink, I suppose, friend.
There's no point. I don't get drunk.
Oh, that must be a blessing. I'm quite small, so it hits me very hard very quickly, and it's good fun.
In fact, I'm immune to all poison.
To all poison? And I'm going to hold my hand out. Hold my hand.
If you insist.
You are now married.
Did you really?
Da, 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 da.
Did you really cast ceremony?
No.
You're not even there, so.
I don't have it prepared, and I wouldn't be that cheeky.
I've never had someone that wasn't a Garung that could hold my hand before. There's the women on the island I paid for, but they all knew what they were getting in for. But I've never had someone hold my hand.
No, they didn't.
Wait, do you know the women on this island?
Yes, I know the women on this island.
Even the one in the red dress?
Especially the one in the red dress.
Interesting.
Since I'm not allowed back in Celestia, I may as well experience what it's like to be mortal.
But are you mortal in every way? Like, will you get old? Will you die?
I have no idea.
Well, my senses say that you're not, so
That I'm not mortal.
yeah. You may not be able to get back, but you still register with the energy of the Celestials.
Maybe there's hope for me yet.
So, how many ASMR you think you've made?
Quite a few. Of course.
Oh, those poor bastards.
Sadly, most of them end up pirates. Some of them come to be quite fearsome captains. As you can imagine, their terrifying necrotic shroud can be quite effective at intimidating your foes.
I've known many pirates in my time.
I'm gonna roll history. Although we didn't exactly see it, but I can imagine. Do you happen to know any of the? Never mind.
Do I happen to know any of the wand?
I don't know. We just recently had a fight with some people, and one of them was a little off, but I don't know why.
Do you happen to know their name?
They weren't exactly the most talkative of groups.
That's fair.
How many people have come through this port that you would recognize if we were to describe them to you?
I have a fairly good memory.
Craxton, was there anyone on that ship that followed you before you met me that stood out from the rest?
You mean other than the Minotaur-looking one, or
Even
like
anything that could jog his memory? He could help you find what we're looking for.
I couldn't see the face of the one. Like, I think it was male. It definitely had dark powers, but I don't think it's exactly what he was referring to. That was up. He wore like onyx black adamantium armor, wielding a long sword and a shield.
This could be any of them.
Any tattoos that they had that might...
Were-
because there is a
were
tattoo
they-
shop.
Were they from Rapture?
Their boss is from Rapture. I don't know if they came from Rapture or if they were recruited elsewhere.
It's possible either way. I used to run that place, you know.
Wait, you used to run Rapture.
Me and one other angel. We thought we were helping.
Who's the other angel?
Oh, he got drained by a vampire. I was lucky to escape with my life. Almost didn't. A great tiger-like beast of a man took a bite out of my leg.
I'm going to say that... yeah, well, we do. A tiger, you say? Well, that's Oh, well, that's impressive, I suppose. How big of a chunk did he take out?
Not big enough for his liking, I'm sure,
Yeah.
because that's not a. It's not like our captain. Our captain isn't a fiend.
I still have terrible dreams.
Look,
Don't you have the power to remove a curse?
Me?
I do,
No.
Oh, sorry.
but I deserve it. I gave
I
up
don't-
paradise to protect those people, and I failed.
The vampire in question, the very famous vampire in question, some of the stories that are told, his power rivals that of the gods themselves, and you think you've failed.
I know I did.
Look in my eyes, there's no...
You served a god. This person rivals them, and you think you've failed.
What would you call it?
Surviving. Of course, I mean, I don't know that I would have had the hubris in your position to, take over a floating city ship and try to help people, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, being boarded by those two is not getting boarded by those two and surviving is not an easy task, from what I understand. So you did good just to get out. Oh my god! Wow.
Damn, you poor bugger.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Do you want another drink, friend?
I don't need to drink.
Do you want me to sleep and see if I can help you atone for your mistakes?
How would you sleeping help me atone?
Well, because then I could actually change out my magics and help you by going through the ceremony of atonement.
How demeaning to get the aid of a mortal.
Look, it's better to ask for help in situations such as this. Just accept it, that he is willing to help you. Be mortal, be non-human, be a tiefling, be an elf, gnome. He's willing to help you relieve yourself from these nightmares. And I would suggest you take it, my friend.
I don't believe I deserve it. I have fallen. I have partaken in sins of the flesh and worse. I am irredeemable.
The sin is human.
If you finish that, I'm going to possibly get ill.
I take it that Lila and Forsis have found the tavern then.
Yeah.
Fair, that works. And Seaman Key.
The key seems to have disappeared.
Oh,
Now,
did I take too long getting
Captain
back to her?
Froggy.
What did you just call me?
Oh yeah, I have information and a bone to pick with you now.
What type of bone would you like to pick with me, darling?
One that's private and could disgrace your entire character.
Whoa. Okay, fine. Let's go up to a little bit more of a private room.
Oh no, I want the whole party witness to this.
Oh.
I'm just making it clear that I want them as witness to understand what the fuck I've just found out.
Well,
And Forces was there as well, so he can partly back me up on this.
okay, fine. I have not a clue what you're talking about. Hit me with
Yeah.
it, then.
From what I found out, two things. One, Devonty's not welcome here. And two, the only way you can come here is if you're welcome. And from what you told all of us, you aren't welcome anywhere. So how the fuck are you welcome here?
I'm not the only... How it works is that I have been welcome here before, darling. But I was thusly not allowed to come back. But if I remember rightly, the captain had also been here as well, and he was on the ship.
And how would you know the captain's been here before?
The captain did recognize the island.
Did the captain did not recognize the island?
But using that logic, that means we're all welcome because we came on the ride. It
Ask,
could just be circumstantial.
ask the captain, darling. All I have done is been... I know I haven't been the most truthful of people, but I stand by what I say. And if I lie, and I admit I lie, then fair play. But I don't hold any secrets any secrets. I'm always open about who I am.
Really?
Apart from a few things.
Then what about that bit above your lip?
Don't you even dare. I'm gonna gently place my hand on my rapier. Don't you even dare.
I'm gonna slightly shift my hand. Sure, let's see how that will go for you.
Hey, Noodle.
Both of you, sit down and behave.
Yes.
You're not starting a bar fight.
I just sit down next to him. Fine.
Fine as well.
Have to superior healing.
A very tall Seaman Key comes and sits at the table with you.
Oh, sorry, sir. That seat's taken for our crewmate.
Can I bang my head on the door as I come in because I'm suddenly taller?
Yeah, you did that already. You're now inside.
Key, what happened to you?
What on earth am I looking at?
Oh, someone that's useful.
You haven't seen me fight, you don't know.
I woke up and I was taller.
You could say that.
And
I
I am
looked-
a talking squid monkey. Whoever you are, new person.
I look to the other person at the table. What do you see when you look at our friend here?
They look like a monkey, but with seal-like fur, and a tentacle growing from the back of their head, and gills and webbed fingers. It's a very strange combination.
Does our angel? I'm looking at the celestial.
The celestial. Okay,
What?
I thought you meant what the grunk sees.
No. I'm asking the celestial what they see when they look at Key.
I believe I may have seen what I'm looking for. And to confirm, he pulls an object out of his cummerbund and flips it open and looks at the arrow pointing at Seaman Key and then up at Seaman Key.
I am taking the dodge action.
Rexian, I thought you said you wanted to avoid bar fights. I don't think that's going to be possible.
You know the last resting place of Umberly.
Where did you get that item in your hand?
That's how I got to the island. I acquired it from a pirate. I knew I had to find somewhere that Devonty wouldn't find me, and I heard of this place. So I took his key.
What was the name of the pirate you took that from?
Swampbeard.
I'm going to draw my pistol and aim it at his head.
Aim at the angel.
I'm gonna aim it
Upon you
like
drawing, as soon as you do that, I'm gonna grab your arm and just lift it up. Just do not point a gun in a tavern full of alcohol.
Foster just yells, "Bar fight!"
you just hear as you grab me, Lila. You just look at me and you're one of my I'm just looking red. I look like angry. There's just fury coming out of my face as I point
the trigger, or you lose the arm. I'm not going through another fight in a place like this.
It's okay. No, there will be no fight. Will there? And
I'm just still holding it. I'm shaking.
he gazed.
Sir,
The solar gazes right at you, Swampstash. Could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay, that would be okay. Second.
add a +5.
Oh my god!
You're helping.
It's natural.
I'm technically with him, so my aura.
Right, so it's involuntarily helping. Gotcha.
You could use cutting words now and just make this so awkward for him.
It's a D20 plus 3.
Yeah, then plus should be right.
It was just plus 3.
Sorry.
So,
But
you got a nat 20, which is nice.
Yeah.
So that was 23. So you've passed. You are not blinded. Yay.
The pirate that you got that compass from, is he alive or dead?
I don't know. I didn't stay around to check.
I'm gonna... Lila, are you still holding my hand? My arm?
Yes, I'm lifting your arm up so your gun is not pointed at this angel's
So it's
head.
pointed at the ceiling.
However, the arrows of my longbow are usually lethal.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
did you say
Jesus.
you killed this person's father?
I'm putting it...
Everyone is somebody. Almost everyone is somebody's father.
Yeah, I'm not going to protect you if you've killed this guy's dad. He has the right to kill you.
He has the
I'll
right.
let go of his arm.
He has the right to try.
Am I right in understanding that the god you serve was the evil sea goddess?
No, but if I can find her, if I can find the heart of Umberlee and absorb Umberlee's power, then I may be powerful enough to get revenge.
I can tell you this much: it's not on this plane of existence.
Neither is the god.
Then why did this lead me to you?
Because the compass leads you to your heart's desire. As I carry on, my hand is still shaking as the pistol's aimed at his head. And then
Possibly because they've been touched by the power of the heart. Some would say almost corrupted by it. What it has been... To the best of my knowledge, it was sent away after a fight.
Where was it sent? Where did Umberlee go? Where is the heart?
Don't tell him.
I think I know.
Well, even if we tell him, it's not like it's going to be the easiest place. It's going to be searching. Well, I mean, he may have a way to do it with the magical thing there, but it's still going to be a vast searching area. I believe it was sent to the Astral Sea.
Because I thought she wasn't in the heart anymore.
She's not. He doesn't know that, though.
I need to know.
I mean, let me rephrase that. We have the contraption that held her essence, but the essence was sent to the Umbral Sea.
You released her?
So if you're looking for the actual heart, then yes, one of us may be carrying it. But the power you seek has long since left this plane.
So he killed my father for nothing.
It appears so. Unless I can get to the Astral Sea. Do any of you have a spelljammer?
No.
Nope.
If you get to the astral plane, can you bring him back?
Once I return to Celestia, I can bring him back.
Is your word your bond?
I will atone for my sins by ridding Rapture of the evil filth it's been tainted with. Once my sin has been cleansed, I can return to heaven, and I will bring back your father.
I'm going to uncock my flintlock pistol and put it back in its holster. And I'm going to, because I know that you can touch my hand, I'm going to reach my hand out and say, a gentleman's agreement.
Mortals, you said earlier that you would help me to redeem myself. Unburden myself of sin. Does your offer still stand?
I didn't realize it was going to involve rushing into the teeth of danger like that.
You will not help me recapture Rapture and save millions of souls?
Wait. Honestly, it's not a bad shout. I mean, the guy's going to be hunting us down. He's hunting us down to kill us anyway. If we're more prepared for it, I say take the fight to him. If we could take back Rapture, then 90% of our issues are sorted.
What say you, sea creature?
It-
You who the arrow pointed me to. You who are my way. What say you? Seaman Key.
I don't know. Going after Rapture would help solve a lot of our problems.
I say we take the fight to Rapture.
But that's a big...
Cause a hell
You
of
know
a lot.
what?
It is a metal ship so big that it has a city on it.
And
I
if we
mean,
go
getting
there-
on should be easy enough. We just have to allow ourselves to be captured.
And we also need to figure out how we can take the city. We're not... Last time we met him, he kicked our ass and...
We need to make them...
eviscerated us.
We need to convince them we're on their side.
How,
That's the only way we're going to get close to them.
how do you intend to accomplish this?
I just stare at the angel. I think we have an idea. Exhibit A. They wanted you dead. You're a pretty big bartering chip.
We take your head on a platter. Well, not actually take your head on a platter, but you know what I mean.
You would present me as an offering.
We take you to the city as a big bargaining chip, darling. And I think it'd be a good idea. As long as you are a man of your word, I will follow you with a pistol to your back.
I'm not sure that means what you think it means.
I might need some time to cool off, but
Oh my god.
it's fine. I'm gonna go because obviously I don't want to make the wrong decision here. In characters here, I'm going to walk to the bar and just sit for a minute whilst you guys are all talking.
Okay.
Oh, check on the frog. Come back here, Kermit.
Don't commit suicide.
I'm going to. Craxy's just going to pound his head on the table.
Okay.
Right decisions? The party's decisions.
We can only run for so long before things come back to bite us in the tentacle.
The left tentacle or the right tentacle?
I have a head tentacle, so neither. Like I said,
getting there's no problem now.
we could always surrender or sail there ourselves.
Why not?
Are we seriously? Yeah. Okay.
Is Captain Crunch going to agree to that?
Yeah, he would get the final decision.
Maybe his kitty could try and convince him, as they are related.
No, because I don't like this idea.
Oh, I don't like it either. I don't want to go on to Rapture. Let's see, the guy that killed my grandfather is there. I don't want to go anywhere near Rapture.
We barely survived the fight against just those 4 guys. Do you really think we're going to take down Rapture, even with divine intervention?
I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess I shall have to face my retribution alone. And without
You wait
and,
a few hours
and without the powers of a sea goddess. Go on.
Sorry, we lost the power of the sea goddess. Blame Lyra.
Why don't you join our crew? Either way, I think this is something we should talk about with the captain.
You're going to bring my father's killer onto the crew.
Wait, who's your father's killer? Who are you? I'm Simon Key, by the way.
Oh, sorry, Simon, darling. The name is Captain Swampstash. At your service.
Kiss him.
Don't kiss me.
Captain Swampstash. Okay.
Kiss his hand.
Child of the late, great Swampbeard. The best pirate that ever cursed these 7 seas.
Oh.
Well, yeah. And this giant red lump of shit killed my father to gain his comfort.
Oh.
As he brings him back from the ethereal plane, then I will by all means not. I know he's in a stress astral, but he said he was human, and humans die all the same. I say you lot have all been on the ship before, correct?
No, we've been at the ship.
Near the ship. Is it? I'm assuming it's in the sky or on the sea. Or
On the sea.
On the sea. Well, we could do with maybe some more upgrades on the boat.
You plan to naval battle with the ship.
Not naval battle, but if we can maybe set it in a trap, lure it somewhere where it would be possible.
Have you?
No, this is going to be easier to show him.
So I'm from the North Sea. I don't see a lot of this type of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be easier to show you, Swampstash. It's not. You know, you've seen continents before, right?
It would be like It would be like a shot glass trying to take on a barrel.
You're fucking joking me.
No.
So big, not even an army of full-grown krakens could take it on. Krakens are powerful.
Look, I think that the only thing look, I'm trying to come up with solutions here. My head is all over the place.
Look, I'm sorry, Swampstash, but my companions are right. As much as we do need to deal with the problem of Rapture and its overlord, it's not a problem we are at all equipped to deal with right now.
Okay, I hate to say this, but because it would give our best bet would be to come in from the sky, drop down into the city at night when most of the populace will be asleep behind their locked doors with their wards because of the monsters that roam their city, because, monsters roam their city, and deal with the people who are actually in charge.
What? Surely
That means they're going to be at their full fucking strength because it will be their element. But the number of potential collateral damage would be much, much lower.
sometimes the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
I can tell you where the Bridge Palace is. I can lead you right to it. If you do intend to drop on them from above, then that would be the best place to drop.
How can we trust you?
But
Trust my rage.
Your
I hate to
rage.
say this, but we do still have the major issue of Devonty and the Crunch. Because last time any of us dealt with them, we got our ass handed to us. We can't really go in there swinging. Unless we're
I'm thinking our celestial friend here is saying that he's going to take the brunt of that fight while we deal with the subordinates.
So he deals with the big bad, whilst we deal with the little bads.
That's the way I'm understanding it.
I need to do this. I need to redeem myself.
You see, you damn well do. I say this, and I rip up I grab a piece of parchment, and I rip it up. And I get some ink quills and I put them on the table. Everyone write, and if you want to do this, if you want to drop from the sky, put a blob on the piece of paper. If you want to take it from the front and do a full-on assault, then put an X.
We don't have the manpower for a full-on assault. There's just no way.
Dante, this what was the guy's?
So there's Devonty.
Devonty.
The two rulers of Rapture are the arch-vampire Devonty and Admiral Tenelius Carunch, who just happens to be your captain's grandfather. So
there must be ports out there that hate him. If we stir up enough ports, enough armada, we could take the front to the assault. They can distract him.
I have a suggestion.
You start mentioning their names around, you're most likely going to just get a fear reaction, as they're both dread pirates.
Guys, I think Claudia's trying to come up with a suggestion. Can you actually let her input? Because she's kind of kept being talked over lately.
Oh, sorry, Sea Monkey.
I was going to suggest we should work on getting some allies. That might make this whole thing a bit easier. We were on our way to Chaipan. We could probably find some more allies along the way.
And if I remember right, where I met you lot, they did have an army there, didn't they?
AOR, yeah, they have an army. Not one big enough to take on Rapture, but they have an army.
You're currently in a pirate harbour.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if I turn a lot of shit into gold, and they're willing to take the money, could get people here to help us.
I'm assuming because the pirate harbor's gonna have someone that runs it, like is the main pirate harbor leader, right?
You want to find the pirate, basically the pirate king.
I want to find the. I'm just like, look, I'm gonna. There's a pirate king that runs this area, Lila. They would happily join us if we gave them enough gold.
Oh god, we're surrounded by pirates.
Think quiet thoughts, Sea Monkey. Because
Then I suggest if we're going to do this, I'm going to need something big enough so I can turn it into gold. Because I'm pretty sure even with all the money we have now, it's not going to be enough.
let's meet the pirate king first and let them decide how much we need. Let's see if we might be able to savant our way through this. I don't know about you, but I actually, no, I do know. You're quite good at talking, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I can be quite persuasive when I need to be also, says the angel.
You big blob of shit, stay quiet.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've asked you your name. And for some reason I suddenly want to keep calling you Jesus, and as we haven't got a name from you yet.
Yeshua will suit.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Well,
So
Jesus here just gave us his name at least.
Yeah. I say, Lila, me and Sea Monkey, we go find the Pirate King. Kitten, Craxus, and Forces, you tried to muster up some other people.
What did you just call me?
Kitty. I called you Kitty.
I'm pretty sure I had kitten.
No, I didn't. Well, no.
Aww, who's a little kitten?
Slip of the tongue, darling. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know
I
if that...
think he's just going to hand Kitty one of his daggers of returning.
I feel like I must need to make a new character sheet after this.
No, you're a great character. Keep it up. It's great.
Sim and Key will just kind of shimmy on over to their new friend. Look, there are many insults I have called her in the past. Don't call her kitten, for a reason.
It was a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to. Look, it's just my... Look, Craxus, I know you're the leader here, and I do apologize. I don't mean to take over, but that's what I would say is a good idea. Find the pirate.
I'm about as good at leading this group as somebody trying to herd a pack of cats and chickens.
I would say let's find the Pirate King on this island first, then move to another, make an ally before we take down that giant monstrosity of a ship, you say.
I suggest we make many allies before that.
Sea Monkey came up with a fantastic plan.
You do realize I'm going to try to explain. I'm going to try to do this one more time. Most of the people on Rapture have no idea what's actually going on. Because the one time I met people from Rapture that were literally being boated out to their deaths, had no idea what was going on. They thought they were going to a paradise island.
Uh-huh.
The people on the ship are stupid. We really only have to worry about the leaders and their elite guards.
Then surely having backup to fight the elite guards that nearly kicked your ass is a good idea.
He does have a point. And
Okay, you start trying to move an army that size, and they're just going to make more summon more.
Yeah, there is the potential of if you take a lot of troops onto Rapture that it would just be a meat grinder. But it's also a possibility that you'll weaken Devonty and Admiral Carunch enough to be able to take them out. Who knows?
I mean,
I
500
suspect-
muskets at one person could do a lot of damage.
I recommend that we don't hire too many cruise assistants then. More focus on getting the best of the best.
Then I
Go
suggest
for
we go to
quality,
Taipan.
not quantity.
I see
Taipan.
both of them just dipping to the 9 hells and bringing back a whole bunch of devils.
Well,
Carry on. Sorry, Seamaker.
Carry
I
on.
was going to say, Lila had said, we've also still got Japan. We don't know what they have to offer.
Well, we're here at the moment. Why don't we seize the opportunity here and then go to Chaipan afterwards? But
And I do have one more suggestion, considering we found out he's not welcome here. This would be a good place to set up our operations before the whole dealio. At least then we'll be all prepared.
You want to use the Golgotha Islands as your base of operations?
Pretty much, yeah.
however, if we're on these islands, I'm
Oh,
going
God.
to pay off my bounty.
Question out of character. Do you all honestly think that there's, while they say he can't get there, do you honestly think that's going to hold?
I think it will. I think that these, if we're thinking about it like nowhere out of Guardians of the Galaxy, it hold it for a while.
Yeah. I do not believe 100% outside the game that he can't gain entry here. He's strong enough, he'll find a fucking way. He might just punch his way in as far as we're aware.
It's the fog around it sort of moves it. Like, if you go into the fog and you're not welcome, then the fog will move you around the islands. Does that make sense?
Yeah. In game, she has no reason not to believe this, considering the information she's been given.
But all it takes is landing on a pirate ship and convincing like somebody who is welcome and having them take it back through.
As long as somebody on the ship has that compass, you can get through. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just
Or has been there or whatever. Like,
And my little frog friend, I suggest we smash this other compass.
there's look,
Anywho. All right.
you can smash that compass,
Sweet!
but there is always 2 compasses, and I hold the other, and I will not let you smash this.
Well, we need to get back here, so you do need to keep hold of that. But if there's a chance someone else can get hold of this.
If there's a chance that someone else will get hold of this,
Craxian, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you know anyone that could just send him to another plane? Plane of existence? Or something like that?
Who?
Sending them to another
We
plane.
literally, if the rabbit guy who showed up at the end of the fight and ordered the hunters around was him, he literally stepped out of another plane of existence on his own. Do you really, really think that trying to send him away would work?
Honestly, I don't know what will work. The guy is more powerful than all of us combined. His flunkies eviscerated us. So, I'm sorry, but we don't have many options on the table. We need to think of everything we could possibly do that may stand a chance. I'm scared.
You need to build up your resources, yeah.
Okay. Let's try this. Let me see if I can lay out a plan. We have a very powerful celestial who is offering to take the brunt of the biggest of the threat, while we deal with the things that we know we've fought before and have some idea of what we would be facing, and would not be going in one at a time against this time around.
I still feel like we should also talk to our captain about this. Maybe I'll bring him here if we're not going to go onto our ship.
I'm just saying, like, it's a much different thing if we don't do what we having some foreknowledge of what to expect.
I have a ship.
Did you steal that too?
Yes, it has your name written on the side of it.
I have a ship.
Wait, did I miss a big reveal that he had a ship that is my father's ship?
No.
He hasn't said. He hasn't said it.
I'm like ripping into you. Yeah, it was a ship that was sunk earlier today.
Oh no! Oh no. Yes, his stash. Oh, gone but not forgotten.
So we could do this without involving the captain and his crew.
If your captain, if your captain is unwilling. Yeah.
And would cause him less heartache or headaches or whatever because of family feuding. Honestly, I want to quit poking the bear, but I am going to be outvoted. I have a feeling. So, whatever the hell the rest of you want to do, I will try my best to help.
This is not your fight. If you,
I agree with not poking the bear. I do. I have to say this, but the bear is currently hunting us. He wants to eat our honey. We are not going to outrun him. We are not going to outsmart him. He's going to kill us and eat us.
I'm sorry, he's coming after you already.
When we were at Rapture, he was willing to let us leave in exchange for our captain. A couple of these lovely people decided that that wasn't a fair trade and attacked.
And you survived.
Yeah, we threw a bunch of elephants at him. That might be one of the reasons he's going after us. Because we shoved a bunch of elephants at him. And then we pulled something even more ridiculous when he came at us the second time.
The thing is,
we destroyed his ship twice.
But the argument is that we got lucky last time. What's to say we're going to get lucky this time?
I would also point out that we... Sorry, Kitty, keep going.
No, you can go on. I was just gonna... I just want to see what you're going to say. And then I'm
no offense, Lila, but what was the ship made of?
Bone.
Dragon bone.
What kind of bone?
I
Dragon.
don't want to say.
I don't want to say.
I'm just gonna start.
What are you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
In this moment, I'm going to start leaning over to Lila and going, Lila, we have a problem, and my hands are starting to change green again.
Oh, good. The fun can start.
This is not
Oh,
going
my
to
God.
end well. I sit on my hands.
Well, I'm going to make sure you stay here for exactly 1 hour and 1 minute.
Oh, good God almighty. Here we go. Like I said,
If Devonty is already hunting you down,
I will do my best to help you all, whichever way you decide to go. I would love to find some shots before we do something crazy.
I've been quiet on this, and that's restrained for me. We don't need to make a decision right now.
Mm-mm.
The island is here. The angel is here.
Mm-hmm.
We can get to here, and we can get to Rapture a lot easier now. Did I mention our ship can now, fly?
It can fly.
Can Rapture fly?
Yes. Don't worry, Angel. You just look at the pretty lights over there.
That would be
Fine.
beneficial, since I won't be able to carry you.
I can't find what I need in the shops here. We'll have to possibly use magic to get somewhere. There are a couple things I would like to buy if we're going to go fighting foes of that dangerous a proportion.
What do you need?
By the way,
I want some. I'd like a slightly better or slightly different suit of armor. And just for and a couple things for just in case everything goes sideways. And whatnot, since we'll still be out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. Just a couple of things.
Lifting my flagon of ale, I can see that my face is starting to turn a little bit green.
Yes.
I do have teleportation circle. I can take us where you need, as long as you know the teleportation coordinates.
Sorry, I don't know.
meet me
Go
back.
to-
Look, I'm gonna take the frog. Meet me back on the ship. If we need stuff, and we need more money to convince this pirate king of this island anyway, then we need to go somewhere else other than here.
Very well.
And I will dimension door myself and the frog back to the ship.
Seaman Key wants to know why the grung was turning green. Does anybody want
you
to?
lying?
I had disguised self on.
Yeah, green is his natural color. Key magic was used to make him look different because he's got a bad reputation in town.
Oh, okay. Let's get back to the ship then.
After you.
Hey, kitty. Look, I's a bigger monkey now.
Oh, great. Just what I needed.
Could be worse.
Don't ever say that.
You could have shrunk.
I could actually shrink her.
Or you can make yourself bigger.
It's more satisfying watching people get smaller.
You come back to the ship and see that there are people busily installing additional weaponry on the ship.
Shiny new cannons on the ship. Loving
It's
it.
already got cannons already, but on the top deck it's gaining some ballistas and a forward-facing mangonel. It's even getting its front prow reinforced.
What time of day is it? Just out of curiosity.
It's probably late afternoon, coming towards evening.
I don't know about you, my friends, but I'm looking for somewhere to maybe put my things. Is there a spare room on this boat?
Oh, yeah, sure. I just walk into my mansion.
You're not
There
letting
we
him in
go.
your mansion right away. Okay.
There you go. This good enough for you?
Wow, I've always wanted to live in luxury. Do I get a private room, or is this whole mansion mine now?
Oh, sure. Come on in.
Do you want me to wipe my feet before I come in?
No, come on in.
Okay, no worries. Ooh.
The boat would get about 5 feet in. You're not welcome.
Oh, you cheeky pucker.
And you get pushed back out of the mansion.
What?
Next time, when someone is kind enough to invite you into their home, you do not claim it as yours. Is that understood?
I understand, but you didn't tell me it wasn't mine.
Tell me.
You said I could come in.
Coming in does not mean it's yours. Now I know how the women felt.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Sea Monkey. I'm a bit of a ladies' frog. Just so you know. Fine. Is there anywhere else I can stay on the ship?
You can stay in here as long as you behave yourself.
I will behave myself. Do I
I
get
will
my own
behave.
room? Do I get my own room?
Yes, everyone gets their own room.
Oh, fabulous.
It's the exact same as everyone else's.
Okay, lovely. And then am I okay to go to the room then?
Yes.
Awesome. The first thing that's going up on the wall is the SS dashboard that I had. In
You
my
do
bag.
realise this thing has to be recast every day. That thing's going to be flying off onto the deck every day.
Oh, okay. Maybe not then. That's fine. There we go. At least I know I've got somewhere I can rest my head. Did I hear?
As long as you're welcome.
I know. I appreciate it, I know. We didn't get off on the best of starts, but I have a feeling that there might be a friendship in the lines.
Oh, there is. Just don't lie to me. That's my thing.
All right.
From what we are, from one liar to another, we're both pretty good at it.
So, outside the mansion, Captain Jerry Crunch has seen the angel come on board and gone, well, who the bloody hell is this now?
Lila!
And what the
Lila!
what the hell happened to you?
Oh, I had a growth spurt, I think.
Why is your
I
head
don't know
tail
what's
longer?
happening. I have no idea what's happening to me, Captain.
This is one of those times where, it may just be best not to ask questions, Captain.
Why?
As for because
why there's an angel, ask Lila.
it's key, that's why. And as for this, this is, I forget what the hell you said the name was. Blah blah blah.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, former ruler of. This is gonna make your head hurt, and I know you're gonna want to just do what I did earlier. This is the former ruler of Rapture that was overthrown by the two people who are currently running it.
Really?
And he wants revenge and has requested some of our help. Yeah.
So,
Did my grandfather eat you? He tried.
He took it.
What did you say there, Cracks?
Jackson's just like, I was about to say he took a bite.
just like making awkward noises to each other, like, "Oh, don't say that, don't say that."
Bloody hell.
So why is he aboard my ship?
Well, because we need. Honestly, I'm not sure why he's aboard the ship, but several of them were contemplating asking the king of the pirates here for extra manpower so that we can all go storm Rapture.
You, run that one by me
Not
again.
the greatest idea, Captain, but they're going to keep bothering us until we do something about it.
We're planning.
Currently.
What we're doing about it is running to Chaipan.
Yeah.
As quickly as we
Did
can.
we get those guys as allies?
But whilst we're also here, we thought maybe we could talk to the Pirate King to see if they'd be willing to join the fight if we called upon them at the time.
The Pirate King.
Yes.
No offense. I know you believe that your father was the greatest pirate of all time, but Admiral Cornelius Crunch is considered a god among pirates. Do you really think you can get any pirate to turn against him.
I think for the right amount of gold.
If they don't respect him and his co-governor, then they fear them.
I mean, it is Captain Cornelius we're talking about, the most feared pirate in the seas.
No, I'm Captain Cornelius. He's Admiral.
Okay.
I'm Captain Crunch. He's Admiral Crunch.
Doesn't a king outrank them all?
No, a pirate, self-anointed pirate king isn't worth the title he gave himself.
The admiral isn't the Admiral Crunch is an admiral, most likely because A, he commands the largest ship on the sea, and B, he has several other ships under his command,
including like you said, the largest ship in the sea, Rapture. And he still has the original Corpse Eater under his command.
To me, it sounds like you're scared.
and any captain or vice admiral or whatever might be sailing under him's ships. They all belong to his fleet.
Swamp Stash, you're really, really quiet, so...
I'm sorry, 1 second. Let me turn that up. Is that better?
That's much better. What were you trying to say?
I was just saying that I think that it's a better idea just to... look, at the moment, they're not getting through the fog. Are they here? They would have been here by now if they were after us. This wasn't a short journey. It wasn't that long of a journey. I would say, look, talk to the Pirate King, or at least leave a couple of us here to talk, 2 of us or 1 of us, to say and talk to them to see if they'd be willing to help at a time. Even if we don't use them, we have it in our back pocket. But
can you trust a pirate?
I trust some pirate.
You trust the Pirate King?
I met them once at a banquet, and I thought we hit it off, but they might have thought otherwise. Let's just say that...
very charismatic and tricky.
Are you talking about me, Sea Monkey?
Pirates in
believe-
general, no offense to you.
Hmm.
The answer to can you trust a pirate is no.
I disagree, but that's a conversation for a later date.
What I mean by that is, to a certain extent, yes, but deep down, they're all serving one. They all serve one thing more than anything else: their own best interest. Which means if you suddenly stop being in their best interest, they stop giving a hoot about you.
Well, look, I think I'm not going to win this argument, so to Chai Pan it is then.
No one is saying that. No one is saying we're not going to do whatever. It's just the logic behind some of it is questionable.
I've already souped up the ship because we're going into uncharted territory, and I have no idea what lies in the seas to the east between here and Chaipan.
I would say, to be fair,
we're going to need a lot more than this if we're going to face Rapture.
Exactly. Look, I'm not saying talking to the. If anything, look, I'm very much an advocate for at least talking. If we walk away with nothing, we've tried.
No, we're not going to be walking away with nothing, because if we fail, the pirate will then inform our vampiric hunter about what's going to be happening. And they're going to be ready for us.
That is
so
true.
We're not going to be walking away with nothing. We're going to be walking away with a disadvantage.
I'm sorry, Swamstash.
That's fine. I'm thinking with my head. I'm thinking with my head.
I understand that you want to try and have something ready for us here. There's no point pre-planning it because that gives them more time
The planning
and
security.
more planning for the. If we do speak to the king now and he agrees with us now, who knows what happens between the time that it takes for us to go away and come back.
Okay. As long as we double back here on our way through.
That is vastly easier than trying to leave trails of where we've been and trails of our plan.
Who thought forces would be the voice of reason in this conversation?
I'm always the voice of reason.
It drives you nuts, but yes.
Fine.
It's annoyingly surprising, yes.
Right. In that case, Swamp Stash is going to assume the helm again. Even though I don't know how to fly, and I can only fly water vehicles, not air vehicles.
Just think of the air as really thin water.
Well, if you're manning the traditional steering wheel helm, then you pilot it like a normal ship through the water. Of course, as soon as somebody takes a seat in the spell jamming helm, you won't be in control of the ship anymore anyway. So.
And who can you fly airships?
A spell jamming helm doesn't require proficiency with airships, I don't believe.
You just need spell slots.
You just need spell slots.
I think it would be best if we do need to jam out of here, that I do it. I have the least amount of magic, and I would be the least affected by it if there's any attacks or anything.
It all for me. It all depends on how you want to get to Chaipan. I believe we can spell jam there. It'll just be more difficult if we're trying to spell jam to places we've never been before. But
That's not a good
Personally, I would have rather enjoyed the. I would rather have enjoyed the long way to Chaipan. If we're going to be jumping around, let's just jump around to places we know, buy supplies, and try to get the hunters off our backs, so that we can actually enjoy the adventure of going without the constant threat of, death.
So
we can sail, no issue. My only thought for the spell jamming helm was, as you mentioned, it gets us safety.
It's a good way to get out of danger.
If you do bounce around a bit, it's going to break up your trail.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to bounce around. Do you want to bounce back to AOR?
That's
Honestly,
the
I would like-
direction.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to find. Well, I don't care where we go. I know I have a specific list, and one of them I would like to either see a dwarf or a skilled elven smith for.
That's one of the possibly military allies we can get. They're not strong enough to take on Rapture alone, but it would be good to get them on our side.
You want to hire
Maybe bounce
dwarves?
to AOR?
Oh, you want to bounce to
them.
AWA? Okay.
I'm suggesting it.
I know of a voodoo lady that lived on the island that we're on currently, called Mama
No, you
G.
don't. No, you don't. There's no voodoo lady here.
Do lady.
Oh my god, you ran. Okay, anyway.
Wait. Well, I would have. Okay, okay.
You are correct, Swamp Stash. Mama G is on this island, but I believe she's actually moved her shop.
Oh, well, she'd be useful to have in a pinch.
Yes, it's terrible we can't find her. Darn.
Let's hope she doesn't work for our enemies.
I don't believe she does, Craxin. From
She is
the
a celestial witch.
from the vibe I got from her, she's of her own machinations. I don't believe anyone will be affecting her.
For Mama G?
Oh dear God, here we go again.
No.
Is there a little old lady?
Yes. Just on
Can
the
I
deck.
help her? Can I shake her hand? Hello there.
One must be careful when dealing with Mama G.
Why is that?
She'll show you things you may not wish to know.
Like what, exactly?
That would be telling.
How did you get on this boat?
I'm not on this boat.
And she fades away.
Literal chills, literal chills. That was so scary.
Ah,
I just
awesome.
stare at him, just.
She's useful. She could look if she. I mean, yes, okay. Evil witch, scary lady comes on the boat. We're like, oh no, scary lady might have to fight her. But if she has potions and lotions, that could help us.
Potions and lotions.
I'm sorry. Potions and lotions. I'm sorry. What is your plan
Puts
for
the
this
lotion
ship?
in the basket.
You know, well,
Apparently he wants to be well prepared, so that the universe can't add him without proper lotion.
Properly
You know-
moisturized.
come at me with literal come at me with literal, if you know what I mean. Raises his non-existent eyebrows.
Anyway.
So,
Oh, God Almighty!
How
And
the,
I
hell
will-
did, how the hell did this get here? Says the captain, picking up a Wakernian amulet.
Oh, something magical, I see, has appeared.
don't play with things you don't understand.
I know what
Slap
this is.
my hand.
I know what this is. I'm not playing with
What
things
is
I
it?
don't understand.
I was saying it to the frog.
No. Yeah.
What is it, Captain?
I don't know how it got here. But this used to belong to my family.
So, like an heirloom.
Sort of. Last person I saw wearing it.
Who was last?
Was my mother.
Your mum?
So, Gran.
Oh Jesus!
Oriana
Okay.
Crunch. Now, this does put me in a... This does make me think of something. One, pretty much everyone on Wakernia now is a magical mutant. They're not much good at making as magic items anymore, but they might be good as shock troops. Maybe.
So what? Trick a load of them inside my mansion, keep them there, and then open the door?
I was thinking a demi-plane, but yeah. Keep them in a demi-plane and open them up on Rapture, maybe. I don't know.
And
But Oriana also happens to be Tenelius's daughter. If anyone, our best bet of taking over Rapture might be convincing Oriana to be on our side.
Isn't she his most loyal ally?
Technically, Tenelius works for Oriana now. Because she defeated the archdevil that Tenelius worked for.
They're buddy, those two. The ultimate father-daughter duo.
Right, but the relationship between Tenelius and Devonty is strained at best.
Oh, yes.
So maybe our best bet is to turn the two lords of Rapture against each other.
So what's your plan? Send Devonte a metric ton of garlic going from your loyal friend?
I don't know.
Why don't we install a little bit of chaos? Maybe tell not Devonte, the other woman. Sorry,
Tenelius?
Tenelius, that Devonte is planning a coup against her, possibly
Against him.
against him. Sorry. I think that might work. A coup of sorts could definitely work.
Possible.
It's also possible that they stare at each other all day, that they never leave each other's side staring at each other because they fully believe that the other one is planning their death all day, every day.
I kind of get the impression they do that already.
I mean,
if I was in
do
their
that,
position, that's what I would do.
And I mean, if they're already like that, then let's light this candle.
Then why not hire people to act in quote-unquote Devonty's name to attempt to, I don't know, assassinate one of them?
So you're
because it... yeah, okay. Go ahead.
You're hoping to assassinate Devonty's character.
Yeah.
They're pretty open with who they are to each other. I don't think that's going to happen.
Everyone knows they're bastards.
I think the problem that you've got is trying to convince one of them that the other one's out to get them. That's not a shock to them. They know they are.
Yes.
But there's
Once again, 2 red pirate lords. 1, a very powerful vampire. The other one, an extremely powerful Rakshasa fiend. They know that
They just keep coming back.
Yeah. They can't figure out how to kill each other permanently.
Death doesn't stick.
The
captain
just buy a metric fuck ton of holy water.
Hang on.
Doesn't that fuck over fiends and devils and all that stuff?
The captain brought up the best point, I believe. Oriana being on Admiral Crunch's side, yes, not beneficial to get rid of both of them, but does allow for a point outside of just contacting contacting Devonty and Admiral Crunch. Convincing Oriana is easier.
Yeah,
I believe.
Reaching my mother will be far easier than trying to get to Rapture. Yeah.
Then can I make a suggestion? Because while your homelands people may not be able to currently create magic items, is it possible some of their previously created stuff still exists?
Oh yeah, but you just have to fight through an island full of monsters to get to them.
I'd be willing to do that. Plus, we can knock the monsters out, put them in the demi-plane, and hold on to them.
Do we have a demi-plane? Can anyone create one?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, even if we have to, get a hold of portable holes or something and shove them in. Maybe they don't need to breathe. I don't know.
Look, let's go with the original plan. We're overthinking this. Let's just go to Chai Pan. I'm assuming that's where you're heading first, right?
Well,
oh my god!
If the spell jamming helm works, we can go to all of them quickly.
And Chai Pan, and is that where you're? Sorry, I completely. That's where you're sitting.
They were originally traveling to Chai Pan, but the reason why they were going to Chai Pan was to find out more about an artifact, specifically the Heart of Umberlee, which no longer contains the power of Umberlee. It's an empty thing that, but it's similar, or so they've heard, to other magic items that are fairly commonplace in Chai Pan. So they were hoping to talk to somebody in Chai Pan about what can we do with this thing now that it's empty. But several more pressing matters have come up since then. You know?
So the current thought is to make our way to Wakernia, where we may be able to make contact, because an amulet from there was dropped on the deck, which seems to indicate that the next place to go would be to Wakernia, where possibly we can contact the captain's mom and get to see what we can do about that, and do a little bit of shopping, whatevering.
I have an idea, Captain. Give me your paw.
No.
Give me your paw.
No.
I'm not going to touch it. Just put it out for me.
So, you want me to hold out my paw?
Hold out your paw.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out the magical compass and put it in your hand and flick it open to see where your heart desires for it to go. Which way does it point?
It points west.
That's towards
Wakernia.
Wakernia. I take it back, put it back in. Let's go to Wakernia. That's the best way we can solve this. Wakernia? I'm going to start pointing at people. Wakernia? Wakernia? Wakernia?
Easy enough done.
Wakernia!
We're going to die, aren't we?
Wakunia.
Wakernia!
Look at this, lovely Lila. We have to get out of here, and then we have to go somewhere. We can get to Chaipan a lot easier now. We can get anywhere easier now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, forces, thank you for the fast travel. You have made this campaign so much more efficient.
Yes. You've taken out. You've removed the Ocean Odyssey aspect of it, but whatever.
We can still sail whenever we want. Just
We're fast
We're
travel
still
Odyssey now.
sailing to Chaipan because jamming without knowing where you're jamming to is dangerous.
Yes, this is true.
yeah. So we'll still have to sail there, but we could travel back to this little chain of islands, which is closer than we've been so far. So.
Yep.
Just going to whilst we're doing this, I'm just going to pull out an accordion and just start going.
Forces slaps it out of his hands. I'm the performer here. How dare you?
Shall we, forces? Shall we join? Dare I say, forces to make a duo?
slaps his face. I'm the joke teller here. Back off.
Take poison damage because you slapped me and I've not got anything on my face.
God save,
Poor
right?
crafting guy.
It's a con save, yeah.
Kitty's trying to speak.
I was going to say, can Kitty come up and say he's got a fragile ego. Don't take no notice of it.
The last
18.
person that outstaged him died under
Yeah,
mysterious circumstances.
He will be missed.
You're talking about the first mate,
Commander
aren't you?
Darius.
Commander Darius.
You survive. You don't get any poison damage because the con save is 12 and you hit 18.
Nice. Anyway.
Oh, you slapped me.
I'm sorry about that.
What I meant
you
to say, I'm sorry about that. What I meant to say is slap.
Be glad it's him slapping you and not me.
I mean, I don't know why I even stopped you performing it, because if you want to play music, that's more than fine. I'm more of a dancer anyway.
Yeah, the famous flail.
I really wish I had the sound effect on a soundboard for a sea shanty kind of thing. That's really annoying. I don't.
So you have a fancy soundboard. Do you have anything for that?
I don't have a sea shanty. No.
Oh, I should download one. I will just go back to it again. Sorry, excuse me. I would just go back to. Yeah,
And just slap it out of his hands. No!
Oh.
Forces said
That's it.
no.
That's it. That'll do.
Forces said no.
No, you can play music, because I'm going to dance.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
How is he doing that?
Ring, banana phone.
Oh god, I hate you so much for that.
Run.
Run.
I'm literally gonna play that every time you piss Kitty off.
I was going to say, like, when I accidentally called you kitten earlier, you should have just played that.
Run.
Oh no. Anywho, are we?
Okay, so I'm taking us to Kernia, or would Seaman Key, would you like to take the helm since...
Yeah.
Do you spell slot? No, you don't spell slot.
I have spell slots. It's probably better
you
for
do.
me to do the jamming because I have
Yeah.
the least amount of spells.
You're a warlock.
Yeah. So I'm
Isn't
not really...
he also arcane trickster rogue?
Right.
Yeah, I'm arcane
Yes.
trickster warlock. I'm not high magic like you guys though.
Yeah. So if
Well,
if you lose all your spell slots, it's not as big a loss.
No, it's not. There are plenty of things Simon Key can do to help in a fight. He doesn't always need his magic.
True.
While we're traveling wherever we are, even if it's quick, and before we go aboard, I'm gonna go take a nap because I still haven't slept since the last night or whatever, or I still feel like garbage. And I am also literally going to go get some sleep, guys, because I'm very, very tired.
Fair enough.
Alright, maybe everybody gets some rest
So-
and we set off in the morning then.
All right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
do you want to stay here in the relatively safe harbour of the Golgotha Islands, or Banff offshore of Wakernia first and then take your long rest?
I say stay on the island. I mean, it is partly safe,
Yeah.
and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, since the islands is hidden, it's not as though we're in a rush.
Yeah.
So,
And
Cool.
in that case, because I don't have a room, Swamp Stash is going to climb to the crow's nest and just chill up there for a little bit.
you just forces his hand at this point.
Wait, is that your house? Sorry, Forces.
Forces
He's a crow.
He's a were-raven.
Oh,
He's a
apologies. I didn't know this. Sorry, I'm just going to go back down. Sorry, not touching your nest. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
All right, actually, is there a barrel that I could just submerge myself in for the night?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my items off, put them in a safe
Next
place.
to the
Next
coiled
to the
rope
barrel.
that Seaman Key likes to sleep in.
Yes, he likes that particular coil
And
of rope.
I will just be sleeping in a barrel full of water because Garung sleep in water overnight to hydrate. And then I have to call it because I've got work tomorrow.
yeah, we're going to put a pin in it here. It's fine.
Awesome.
But one of the things that one of you may see as you're heading to sleep in one form or other is the angel removing his tunic to bathe, and you'll see his broken wings on his back.
It's a sad reality, really, when someone falls from heaven. As I slowly sink into the barrel.
And yeah, so I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. This game's full now, more than full. We've got 7 people in it. We're at max. But we do have other games with slots available if you would like to join one of those. There is a link in the description below to join the Discord server, Games and Geekery. And if you ask nicely, I'll give you the link to Patreon. But I'm probably going to ask you to make sure you like the game first. In the meantime, no matter what role you play,